Hey now, holiday time, it's not fast approaching, it is here. And you can spruce up your home's look for those family visits, dinners, and parties with Flooring Direct and their best offer ever. They're offering up to 40% off on select installed flooring, their biggest sale yet. They have a fantastic 5-star installation package. They will move your furniture, they treat it like their own, and they put it back when they're done. That is a big deal. Their installation experts clean as they go. They won't let your home become a disaster zone. And they are local. They are here in DFW. They have a showroom, but you don't need to go to the showroom because they will bring that showroom to you. Check them out on Google. 4.7 stars out of 5. Over 700 reviews. Can't be wrong. So check out Flooring Direct. Get a free estimate today. They bring the store to you. You can call 972-449-9456 or flooringdirectdfw.com/DZ. flooringdirectdfw.com/DZ. And they got a cool little jingle and stuff. Sing along. Prophets and Outlaws, they will sing along with them.
Our pros are the nicest. We've got
We're a little off. Pretty good. And hello, friends. Welcome to the Game Day Men's Health Studio in downtown Dallas. This is the Dumb Zone. Mike Sirois in for Jake today. Blake's here. Clayton. Clearly, you know it's the Dumb Zone, though, because this is like when my mom calls me. And I answer, and she says, "Hi, it's your mom."
Yeah.
I go, "Yeah, we have a phone now that does indicate who's calling me." We're all well aware, but like if I tell you you're listening to the Dumb Zone with the platform that we are dealing with now,
they should know.
Yeah.
Do you ever call someone? I call you. I say, "Hey, is Dan McDowell there?" Because it's hilarious.
Right. Now, if you're doing, yes, my mom is not doing it for humor.
She have an iPhone?
She has my possibly two iPhones ago iPhone.
Really?
Because we give our iPhones to our in-laws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both mother-in-laws get our ex-iPhones.
Christina dropped on me that I think she wants the new iPhone for Christmas.
That's a perfect idea for, like, it's just perfect that somebody wants something and you can just tell them.
It's easy and it's a high end.
Because if you've been married for a long, long time, it's like, I don't know, whatever.
Dude, yes.
Like, so I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to buy my kids. I don't know what to, if you have little kids, it's real easy because you can get them something stupid. You can go to Kroger.
Yeah.
Go to the toy aisle and buy just a couple of those little crappy toys.
Can you really?
Yeah, but I told you how I messed up. Because a few weeks ago, I let Brooks peruse the Amazon Christmas catalog.
Ooh.
And so now he's pointed at a telescope, a bow and arrow set. So unfortunately, I don't know.
What's the high-end electronics magazine that would come out?
Sharper Image?
Sharper Image. I used to love that.
Oh, my God. I love Sharper Image.
Yeah, let me get the vibrating foot massager.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or I need this. Did you ever have a store here in Dallas or wherever you guys were? A Sharper Image, like brick and mortar?
I don't recall. Yeah, I've seen one.
They had them in Miami. I don't know how rare they were. Yeah.
It wasn't like Spencer where everybody had one.
But that was a step into the future. An actual Sharper Image store.
Oh, yeah. That was the first place you saw a drone, right?
Yes, 100%. A drone or like the vacuum that just runs. It's got a brain
Roomba.
of its own.
Yeah.
You guys have one of those? That's something I kind of think.
Not worth it.
You think it's not, or you know it's not?
It's not worth it for me because we always have stuff on the floor. It's if your house is tidy, then I think it's
if you
good.
have little kids.
But it's just gonna run into toys and shoes and stuff in my house.
Yeah.
Our buddy in Jeff in Austin has one. It's awesome. It like washes the like. It doesn't
it's got
just
the wet
vacuum.
feature.
Yeah,
Got the
yeah.
wet dry.
He's got a yeah.
Now we had one when we had an apartment, but the bad thing was we had a dog in this apartment, which was good because it would brush up her hair and whatever else. But she had accidentally gone number 2,
Oh, it got the schmear.
and it pushed it all over our apartment.
I've heard that nightmare, but
It was
you know
horrible.
it firsthand.
And yeah, if it's just like a mound, the smell is just centrally there. But something about smushing it just made it smell
Yeah,
worse.
grind it in.
Mm-hmm.
There's an old Onion article. I just love the headline, and it just says "Dog befriends Roomba." It's just a picture of a happy dog kind of next to his new friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have friends who have them. They look awesome, and I have dog hair everywhere. So I'm like, maybe, but then it's $600-700 for a good one, and I'm kind of with you. I have doubts that it's going to actually work.
Well, if you're getting her an iPhone, maybe pretty equal.
Get her a Roomba too.
No, she gets you the Roomba.
She also has birthday December 16th and then Christmas, so I get the fucking left-right combo platter. So I need 2 things.
That's a tough one.
iPhone in a case.
And a case, yeah.
And a charger.
You give her the case on the 16th, and she'd be like, "Well, what is this?"
Dude, wait. Wait, honey.
It's the best gift I ever got was when I was 16 or 17 or whatever. I got a Ford Pinto maintenance book.
Oh, really?
I'm like, what is this? And then
How many days later?
I don't know if I had to wait a couple days or walked out to the driveway or something, but then I had a beat up
A brown bow on it?
1970, a 12-year-old, whatever, Ford Pinto.
Really?
Yeah, which was the greatest thing ever. Because probably not to today's kid,
Yeah.
to get a real beat up, rusted out, like it had the bumper was tied, a rope had tied around the bumper to make sure it wouldn't fall off.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was like a $500 car.
Why is the Pinto the like cliche worst? Did they have recalls and they were exploding or something?
Yeah. If wherever the gas tank was located or something, like if you even a light fender bender from the back, it could actually explode. And my car was white. And this was after a national tragedy of some sort. And so we all had CBs.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we would talk to each other. Like we got CBs. And my buddy had one. He'd just be at his house with a CB, or like I could just find it. Or my buddy's out on the road tonight. Okay, cool. Let's go meet some. I think I always knew they'd be on the road.
Yeah.
And then you talk to each other.
And triangulate your location.
But anyway, my handle was the Challenger because it was white and it could explode at any time.
I got it.
And I didn't have respect.
Just imagine a CB antenna hanging out the back of a Pinto.
Yeah.
Just so
Just
awesome.
flopping around back there. And the truckers that would pick up on their communication as they were driving through Ohio.
Oh no, we had fun, like
Yeah, messing with
just
them.
being a-holes to the truckers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, F you, bud. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, I'm right
You know?
here.
Yeah.
Speed trap coming up. Do you ever have a friend who's in a ham radio? Which I
No.
think is essentially that same thing, but it's kind of like on the ground based, and you just have a big antenna set up and you just talk to people on the radio.
I've heard of the ham radio,
Yeah.
but I was never involved in that. And that's not what today's program is about, folks. Today, we will talk NFL football. We will talk about George Pickens versus Richard Sherman. We will have a couple of gummy thoughts. I don't know if you have any of those.
Always.
We will talk Notre Dame and the entire college football playoff. And we will fix that for you today. We will let you know where Clemson ended up going. That was a big part of my day yesterday.
Really?
I was watching the Sun Bowl live stream.
The Sun Bowl announcements?
The Sun Bowl announcement live stream.
Oh, God.
Because that was one of the possible places where Clemson and my daughter would end up going.
You have to go? And you get to go.
No, they ended up in the Pinstripe Bowl, which is
Yankees.
New York?
which is at Yankee Stadium
Oh, wow.
Okay.
on like December 27th.
And you're booking travel now?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to go there to see the Pinstripe Bowl. No,
Okay,
I don't
good.
care about the team at all unless they just employ my kid.
Mm-hmm.
which they don't officially do yet because everything she does is for free. But anyway, yeah, I spent like 2 hours watching these two guys just stumble over the whole thing. And, oh yeah, and TC's going to be in to talk Notre Dame.
Good. I bet he's fired up.
We should do a weekend check. It'll be brought to us by fairlease.org. Talked about this a couple times before, but not only is Fair Lease, if you're into the leasing scene, it can be much better than buying a vehicle, Just kind of like that phone thing, you can just get yourself a new one every year or two, and that's what you can do with leasing. But it's much more economical possibly if you have a business. Our buddy Travis Gafford over at Community Mechanical said they're up to 5 Fairlease vehicles now. Fairlease bought them out of their 2 D&M leases, and they got 3 new vehicles from them directly. Says saved us about $1,000 a month combined moving from D&M. So there's a big endorsement. Even if you are under another company's lease, they might buy you out. It's not a typical dealership. They're owned by the Credit Union of Texas. They put your best interest first. It's about fair deals and transparent pricing. So go to fairlease.org. Fairlease.org. Click Request a Quote. Select the Dumb Zone on the How Did You Hear About Us page that pops up on the top left drop-down menu. So thank you to fairlease.org. And we have a weekend check. I don't know if you're familiar with this, Mike Sirois.
Even if I wasn't, I feel like I'd be able to.
You think it's
jump in and
self-explanatory?
roll with you on this particular
I realized
segment.
We talked last night very briefly about what's on tomorrow's show, and
We didn't cover much.
we decided, hey, show up. It's going to be cool, right?
My
You're
favorite.
Mike Sirois.
Yeah.
You've watched some football today? You're like, yeah?
We'll be good.
All right. Clayton, do you want to go?
Sure. So Saturday, went to a gun show in Louisville.
Score
Clayton's
anything?
a big gun guy.
Are you really? You're a big gun guy?
I dabble
How many pieces we holding?
enough.
Oh, we didn't answer that?
If there's trouble,
Double dig?
I'm not calling Blake.
Not holding right now. I'm not asking that right now.
No, I
Like,
can't hold in the Fox Sports
You can't?
Game Day Men's Health Studios.
That security dude up front
Yeah, I can't do
will
it.
revoke your red badge.
Hadn't been to one since pre-COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of felt like a dicey situation during COVID. So, and they kind of all moved to like Mesquite and Fort Worth, and I just didn't feel like driving. But this one was in Louisville, so made the trek up to former Vista Ridge Mall, now Music City Mall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So they have something going on there.
Yeah, the old JC Penney's is now a convention center that holds gun shows, quinceañeras, and any party you could ever want.
Wow.
yes.
Yeah, I was there like 3 years ago, and it was just 1 out of every 7 stores was open.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's like a big like Desi halal market thing next door. So they're kind of like repurposing most of it, but it was packed. And it was very interesting because I hadn't been to one in forever, but the thing I'd forgotten was how much non-gun stuff is at the gun show.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a Scentsy booth if you want to get some new fragrances for your melted wax candle with a light bulb thing on it. You can get some hemp and CBD foot creams if you're feeling pain. And then the piece de resistance is always the gun show beef jerky.
Just great.
There's always a guy that is just every type of meat you could ever think of.
Mm-hmm.
Sans salmon, sorry, Dan. But just like venison, all kinds of good stuff. So I don't know why, but like most of the gun shows I go to, I've always come out with just jerky.
Is it just meat you could kill with a gun? Because it's hard to get a salmon with a gun.
That's actually kind of a good point. I don't know if you could shoot a salmon with a gun.
Yeah, it depends on where you are, maybe. Because if you just spray the whole area, I think you could.
You'd have to go like buckshot or something in
Yeah.
a shallow river, but then you're worrying about ricochets and bears. I don't want to mess with bears.
So what'd you leave with? Just some jerky?
Just memories.
Ah,
Yeah. just
even better.
memories.
What's it cost to get in a gun show these days?
like
$25?
$10.
$10.
Yeah. Great taco truck out front.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They
really,
pay you $10, or you have to pay to look at guns.
To look, yeah, for the right to.
The right to maybe buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it was very interesting. A lot of stuff that I have in the safe that I did not realize was as expensive as.
Oh, you learned some values?
Yeah.
The guns go up in value sometimes?
Some of the collector pieces that I have
Really?
have gone up, and so I need to readjust that insurance deductible.
Is the gun loophole thing still a thing? Can you just buy a gun that day and leave with it?
In Texas, you can do a personal person-to-person
Oh,
purchase without a background check, but the majority of the tables there are just, gun shops that bring a lot of their inventory from the local area, or there's guys that just travel to these shows that, same tables that I'd seen 5 years ago that were still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And, the market's changed a lot, but it was very interesting just because the amount of, there's all kinds of people there. Like there's every walk of life buying a gun, and I had forgotten that like it is literally just how packed you are because there's just so many people there, and so like the tables are so spread out. But it was an interesting little Saturday. Great tamales. Oh, the taco truck
Tacos
out
and
front,
tamales. Stole the show.
Yeah, I still swung by Cane Rosa, got me a piece of brisket lasagna on the way home. Another thing for the weekend, I might be a sleep in socks guy now.
Whoa.
I started doing that Friday, and I've had 3 nights of amazing sleep with socks on, and I might be a sleep in socks guy now.
I think that works until you have a rough go and you do the panic, pull them off and chuck them in the middle of the night,
I don't know. I sleep cold, though. Like, I keep it real cold, so it's like, it's always nice to have that little extra layer.
Is there a show policy on that? Are you sleep in socks team or?
I guess I don't have an opinion. Why are you panicking and taking your socks off in the middle of the night?
No, because
I don't understand any of this.
Sometimes I'll go to sleep with socks on because my feet are cold. Then I panic. My feet are hot, and then I'm pissed that I have to wake up and reach all the way down there, and it's not a natural movement to get your socks off quickly. The finger drag and launch.
Well, my weekend check. One thing. Went to the Jared Sandler charity event yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
How was it for you?
Oh, awesome. Brooks played on the bounce house, the slide, kicked a soccer ball around, ran around. It was awesome.
Was it a
great event for kids?
Globe Life on the field?
On the field.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sandlot Charities. Not sure. I think they help kids of some sort. But like the whole thing was, I was telling people that we donated something. Like I was telling my wife, she's like, "Well, what's the charity for?" And I go, "I don't know, probably kids and stuff." I know Jared is like one of the best people I've ever known. Like it has to be for something great. A guy like that is not right.
Yeah, it's not a charity for him. Like
I don't know.
All proceeds go to Jared Sandler.
Yeah, I don't know.
Portion of
it's going to
proceeds.
be great. It's going to be so on the up and up. But we won a bid.
Did we?
Well, I was messing around with the bidding process at first because it was like at $450, and then I bumped it up to like $500, and then $575 when somebody beat that. And then I knew we had a few $1,000s we wanted to give to Jared's charity. And so they had you can win this bid right now for $3,000, so I just did that.
Oh!
We were going to give it anyway. I could have spread it around and gotten more stuff, I guess. Like we were considering. Let me look at what I was considering.
Yeah, why didn't we spread it around a little bit?
We could have been Fields East.
You got mad at Jake for giving all of his homeless money to the one guy in San Antonio. You just did the same thing.
We were texting each other. We could have bid on Talk Cowboys Over Dinner with Brad Sham and Brian Broaddus.
Oh, no.
At Bob's Steak and Chop House. And we were going to bid on that and either go to dinner with Brad Sham and it'd be uncomfortable, as you'll find out later when Blake plays Brad and Babe audio for us.
Okay.
Or we were going to win that bid and then send Blake's homeless friend, Angelo, and he'd get a nice meal
Bob's,
And you get to sit with Brad Sham.
Yes.
How great would that be?
just him.
I probably should have done that.
Yeah. Give him some clothes to wear.
Yeah,
Come
dress
use
him
my
up
shower.
sort of nice.
We had another one we could have bid on. Go to a Mavs game with Chris Arnold.
Okay.
There was one for like one of the fan shows.
Yeah. Sean and RJ. Yeah.
We could have
Sit in.
dinner with those guys. We could have. I'm guessing there's no other Invasion. Did they do is it still called The Invasion or no?
I think
It is.
it's just, yeah.
With Donovan?
Yeah.
And Matt McLaren? There was a Invasion sit-in. So we could have won that. Would they have let us in?
Boy,
Can
that's
Cumulus just ban us if
that's
we
a good
paid?
question.
I think they would.
Hey,
Think they
we
would let
paid
us in?
$5,000 for charity just to
Yes.
be a sit-in and watch your show.
They would let you in.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
There's one guy who would not let you in there.
Well, who's we? You and Jake? You three?
Yeah, we just go in to watch the show. We're not on the show or anything, but we won this experience. You offered it up to the public, and we're in the public. We're not going to do anything.
I understand.
What do you think I'm going to do in there?
Right.
Steal the spotlight.
Go potty
But would he?
in the floor.
Do you know what a pain in the ass it would be for him to deny you and then have to facilitate refunding the charity?
Mean, if we were smart and agitators, because that's the way to get engagement and everything is to if we were agitators, we agitated things with the ticket. Like if I was to make a deal out of like the fact that the ticket unfollowed me on social media, like why? What do you? What are we in third grade? But they did. But I just think we could like then that's what we would do. We would buy the sit-in with the Invasion, make it get denied, and then it's a story.
Yes.
And then we talk, or we get it accepted, and then we're there and we take pictures and stuff.
Right.
But we're not smart.
You could have done that.
We're just trying to get more subs. We're trying to do like a subathon
I got it. You
and
should.
encourage people to.
Should do that. A long one.
But we're not. But what was the other thing I wanted to say about that?
You're gonna tell us what we actually got.
Oh,
What
well,
did
we
buy
actually
for
won. Sorry.
$3,000.
We won the pizza buffet experience for 20 with a pizza bus at your location and an appearance from Texas Rangers mascot Captain.
Okay.
So I just wanted
We take it all back.
we're going to just do the
Perfectly-
show somewhere,
Perfectly spent.
get a bus full of pizza that shows up, and we get the Rangers mascot, and we have people there and
As soon as
hang
opening
out.
day.
Do you think they would offer that opening day?
No way.
Park the pizza bus next to the bang bus.
Captain's hands are full on opening day.
Yeah, you're right.
He is stressed.
Okay, but we won that, and Jared's charity.
Excellent.
It was a good bit. And then one other thing, I started watching. Let's see, I finished watching a show called The Chair Company.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
I'm kind of stuck
It's insane.
like 4 or 5 episodes in. I don't know what I should be doing.
I don't know, man. It's the craziest show you've ever seen. And then I started watching Pluribus.
Seriously, one of the top things written here. I was going to ask if you are in on Pluribus. How many did you get in?
1.
Okay.
I just started it yesterday morning.
Are you guys in?
Oh my God, I'm so
Okay.
it's one of the greatest first episodes of anything I've ever seen.
It's incredible. It's
The way it sucks you in.
yes.
So I'm very interested to see, what's going to happen.
I think
But in this first episode, I noticed a movie thing, and I think you're keeping this list for me, Blake. But it's like I've talked about things like movie fire. Like I'm an expert at making and maintaining a fire in our living room.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my few things I'm good at.
with
And
the-
there's when you have people that make a fire in a movie, and then they light it, and then it's perfect for hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I know my fire is perfect for about 10 minutes. And then you got to move it around and put another piece
maintenance
on.
required.
Movie babies. They don't cry.
Yeah.
You just kind of put them down. Whatever. Movie just things in movies.
I have one that we've been obsessed with. It's the movie sports book, basically. Like in a parking lot where everyone's just yelling and with fistful of money, and there's a chalkboard, but there's no like actual allocation or plan. They're just grabbing money and yelling.
I got one more. Very good one. If you're the subject of something in a movie, so you're the main character is like CNN and Fox News, they're all doing stuff on you. And you had some meltdown or something, and then CNN's on, and they're watching it, and you're like, turn that off, and you flip it off.
Oh,
like if you
I love that. Every movie, you're right. Right when they're getting to like what I need to know or what I would care about.
If you were the subject, like if Fox 4 is doing a story on Mike Sirois,
yes,
and you walk in and I'm watching it and I'm really into it, and you pick up the remote, turn that off. Yes. I don't want to watch. You absolutely want to see what they're saying about you.
That is such a good one.
And it's people who aren't like just in the news every day.
Right.
So, okay. But I saw a new one. It's and it's in pluribus, but I've probably seen this 100 times on TV or movies and 0 in real life. But it is they put money in the snack machine and the Fritos comes out. Oh, it gets stuck. And then somebody has to put their hand in, or you're hitting the machine. Yeah. Do you remember that in episode 1?
Yes.
The thing gets stuck. So just add that to the list of things that happen in movies but aren't realistic. The movie Torch. And let me just wrap this shirt around this piece
and the
of
torch
wood
lasts forever?
And we walk around.
It lasts for an hour?
Right.
I'm glad you're on board with pluribus. It's been since original Game of Thrones that I was like, I get excited during the week for when it's going to drop. And it doesn't slow down, Dan. If you love the pilot, you will absolutely love pretty much the whole thing. I don't know, we're 5 or 6 in. It is A+.
And it just drops weekly, right?
Yeah, I think it's Fridays or Thursday at midnight. But pluribus is like Vince Gilligan, so it's like when you give someone who's really creative and you say, there's almost no limits, and here's a lot of money. Like, what would you do with it? And there's just not many people that I think have that level of freedom, creativity, or financially to make these shows anymore. But this dude got it all, and I don't know. I don't know where it's going, but A damn plus. First one in a while.
As we continue on, let me just mention Community Mechanical. I mentioned them before. They are the ones that actually lease their whole their fleet from Fair Lease. Well, Community Mechanical also are the businesses that do business with us, like Game Day Men's Health. They have hooked up a couple of those places with new HVAC systems, as well as they are working with Cane Rosso. And they've got a bit for you. If you purchase a new HVAC system between now and the end of the football season, you will get a $1,700 discount. If Brandon Aubrey, they sponsor the Brandon Aubrey Show, breaks the NFL record for longest field goal, 17 listeners will get their preventative maintenance costs refunded for the year. So preventative maintenance is what it's all about. Check out Community Mechanical at... I got to scroll all the way down here. CommunityDFW.com. They got a phone number, 469-667-7290. Travis will answer that. He will text you back if you want to use the text. So Community Mechanical, our HVAC company. And if Brandon kicks a 70-plus yard field goal, they'll give away an all-expenses-paid trip to a Cowboy game to one lucky listener who got a new system during this promotion. So,
my friend did HVAC in the Air Force, and he could like escape sometimes, and there was a Burger King on base. Like they had a contract with every Air Force base to put a Burger King, so he would just go up on the roof of Burger King and like take naps. But he was right by the vent, and Burger King has a smell to it. Clayton would know this. The czar of fast food. There's just Burger King emits a smell.
I feel like I could tell the Burger King smell over a McDonald's smell.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
For maybe
that flame broil.
1 block concentric circle around every Burger King, you can smell flame broil. But this dude would do it for like weeks at a time and nap up there, and then he consistently for months smelled like Burger King.
He would nap?
Yeah. He would just go up there and nap on the roof of BK. Community Mechanical.
So you understand the weekend check? Would you like to play?
I think I got it now. I don't have much to report. I kind of stayed home, watched a lot of football. I watched, we're on a Tarantino kick, so we watched Inglourious Basterds last weekend. We watched True Romance this weekend, which is one of my favorite movies. Have you ever seen it?
No, I don't know if I've heard of it.
It's the first thing he wrote. He didn't direct it. He was the writer on it, and it's just excellent. And try to go out and...
So what was it, that, then Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs was like his first book.
That was his first, I think, the one he directed, and had... Tony Scott actually directed True Romance, but loaded cast, incredible movie, very good. And we try to go out and enjoy Bishop Arts District, which is so packed because the whole thing is decked like your studio. They are Christmased up, and they have a thing called the Tipsy Elf, which is just built for Instagram, like so you can go take pictures with gorgeous Christmas whatever. And we walked down there with KT and his wife Roxy, and there was an 1.5 hour line wait to like get into this area where you have the privilege of buying $25 drinks and taking a picture by a Frosty the Snowman that's life size. So we immediately turned around and went home.
Oh, you didn't do it?
Fuck no. No.
Mm-mm.
But that's
Zero
the new hip
interest.
thing, huh?
I don't know.
Down there? Okay.
It's packed. It's crazy
you
down
a-
there.
So you have a girlfriend, not a wife.
Yeah.
And are you a let's go get a picture with Santa?
No.
Me and my girl. Okay. Oh, that's like a bit. People do that.
No, not at all. She's not. She's very similar to me. She wants to chill. We love chilling. So like KT was people park in my house when they come to Bishop Arts sometimes because parking sucks. So then it's like, hey man, can I park at your house? I'm like, sure. But then I'm like, is the real question, do you want to go out with us or join us, And usually we have no problem declining that, but we were doing nothing. So we're like, yeah man, we'll walk down there with you and check it out. But generally we don't do much, man. We eat well, drink well, but we don't stay out.
He asks if he can park in front of your house?
In my driveway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Parking's a bitch down there, and yeah, obviously I don't mind.
Then y'all just split after that?
Yeah, we walked with them, saw the line, and plus the Duke game was on, which I was already pissed that I was leaving. Yeah, so we went to a bar and knocked one drink down and went home.
You're a Duke fan now?
Yes,
Because your buddy's the head coach?
that's correct.
The former head coach of Miami?
Yeah, former DC of the Texas Longhorns and Penn State.
I think I saw him at your house or Cash's, one of those.
At the NCAA auction?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's awesome. He's a cool, funny dude.
He's just like this regular dude. But you were talking before the show, like he's received multi-million-dollar buyouts.
I mean, you could Google it. Yeah, it's his buyout when he got fired from Miami, which they had like their best ACC record in a long time under him, and more ACC wins. Like any coach has an argument prepared to tell you why he shouldn't have got fired. But yes, when LSU guy gets fired and he gets whatever $1 million buyout, it's like, oh my god, it's just news. And you're like, that's crazy. But when it's actually someone and he gets a $4 million buyout, I'm like, that you get that? They just give it to you. So yes, it's pretty cool. And now he's at Duke, and they won the ACC for the first time by themselves since like 1962, and they're freaking out, and they love him, and they've done well despite having, I think, 5 losses. They won the FNACC, which is...
Did he beat Belichick?
Yeah.
Oh.
He beat Belichick on a fake field goal right at the end of the fourth quarter.
Okay, so it took tricks.
Yeah, you need a trick. I haven't seen him since then, but I wonder what that... I mean, he's going to shake hands with Belichick at after the game. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I saw him the week before that when they lost to Virginia. I haven't seen him since. But Cash went to the game this weekend in Charlotte where they beat Virginia. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah, according to my guys on the Sun Bowl selection show,
my people.
they were saying that Duke win kind of changed things as far as where teams were going to slot. And
because if Virginia won, they would have gotten one of those slots, right? I think so, as the conference champion.
Yeah, no, I learned more by listening to this show. Like I learned that the Fenway Bowl, like there's a bowl in Fenway, and apparently that's supposed to take an ACC team, but then they didn't, and there was big controversy. And now, like, well, what about the dominoes from that? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Blake.
I'm going to take you back to Wednesday because I didn't really talk about the flight to Detroit or trip to Detroit with the Cowboys. It was my first exposure to winter because we land and have to exit. And remember, we're not going through a terminal or a gate. You step off the flight and you're on the tarmac, and then you get on your bus to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
We get out in a snowstorm.
Have you done that in the stars?
Yes.
Like we've gotten out and so because you don't really overdress with the big coat and everything because you're on the plane in Dallas, and then all of a sudden you get off in Edmonton and there's 2 feet of snow.
Yeah.
And you're standing outside just in your suit jacket, no gloves, no hats.
And that wind blasts the hell out of you.
And yes, you're looking for your luggage, and you have to wait for all the stars to get their luggage first because you're not allowed to step in front of a player because God forbid.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Cowboys.
Player has to be an actual human.
Make way.
Right.
Make way. Why?
I'm not in a hurry.
Like if you got your bag before, I don't know, George Pickens, then possibly they could lose tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's freezing out there.
Yeah. You made him wait an extra 20 seconds.
Yeah, well, in the past, I would say couple of years, I've gotten very afraid of being cold, and I used to not be like that. I could be short sleeve and 40 degrees. What's up? I'm tough.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm just so afraid of being cold that when I got on the plane in Dallas, it was 50. I gave him my heavy jacket because I knew it'd be cold in Detroit. So I was one of the few that was actually prepared.
Like hung it in the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With a giant jacket ready to go.
Baller move. Hang your jacket in the first class.
Yeah. I do it on every trip because I don't
baller.
want to sit. Also, don't want to sit in my seat with my suit jacket on.
Yeah.
So check it. And so, yeah, the first exposure to winter, 17 degrees, snowing, and not a lot of dining options around the hotel.
Were you by the airport, the hotel?
It was about 25 minutes away, 30.
I went to one Detroit trip, and that was the worst hotel we stayed at with the Cowboys. It was so far from the city. I took like half an hour taxi ride to get into the city. No?
We were downtown.
Okay.
In fact, I walked to the stadium the next day.
Oh, okay. Good. That's better.
Hotel wasn't awesome, so maybe it's a Detroit thing. I don't know. But got to the hotel, and I started looking at places to eat in walking distance, and throw this picture up, Clayton. I think this is kind of the epitome of Detroit. Because as you can see, to the west, there's a cocaine rehab. To the south, there's an inpatient rehab. And to the north, there's alcohol detox of Detroit. And I didn't search for rehab. I didn't search for anything. I just zoomed out to see restaurants. And 3 rehab places popped up right around our hotel in downtown. But yeah, Detroit was kind of as advertised. I mean, we were there in the snow, the dark snow. It just looked bleak.
Do you have a friend on the plane? Like a crew?
Not really.
I kind of never did really either. Like did you go out by yourself for dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of did the same.
I kind of would like a friend, but I don't know. I don't mind just, I'm my own person here.
Yeah.
I don't have to talk to anyone.
But you kind of know everyone and head nod and say hello.
Sure.
Half the people.
So no one on that plane is on your crew
No.
because you're the Westwood One
Compass.
radio guy or whatever. Okay, sorry. And then they hire someone from Detroit to come be the play-by-play guy?
Sort of, yeah. It's the same guy out of New York. Yeah, the engineer.
And then Berline flies in?
Engineer flies commercial, Berline flies commercial, so it's just me.
Do you wish Berline was local? Then you could fly together and you could sit next to him like you do while driving.
No,
crack up the whole time.
I like our setup the way it is. I like just picking him up on home game days.
Can you imagine him with Berline?
Oh, my God. Your face would hurt.
Berline. But Berline, will call his girlfriend and speakerphone.
FaceTime, yeah. I asked him about his little comedy club in Miami.
You did?
He has a different telling of it.
Oh, they just slayed and they were falling out of their chairs?
He said it was like 2 truths and a lie or that kind of thing, and they kind of had to dress up some stories, and it wasn't real stand-up, and I don't think I did that bad.
Did he admit it was a 20-plus minute set when everyone else did 3?
I didn't know. I don't remember that, but that makes sense for him.
Next time you pick him up, all of a sudden Mike Sirois is in the back seat.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
listen to this
let me ask you a
recording.
few things.
Do you go to the, do they still have the media suite at the Cowboy Hotel?
I don't know about that.
Like upstairs, on your sheet, there should be a room where you can go after like 7 p.m. and there's some snacks and beverages, and that's where all the media nerds go and mingle, which I would almost never go to either.
Yeah. No, I've got $75 to spend on dinner, so I go max out and then I go back to my room. I'm good.
What'd you eat? Any classic Detroit fare?
No, everyone went pizza, but I just found this place. I got lobster pasta.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't
How do we
know.
do per diem now? Do we get a cash envelope like in the old days?
No, you turn it in through an app where you take a picture of your receipt. And you get 25 for breakfast, 50 for lunch, 75 for dinner.
Damn.
And so I went a little over on breakfast the next day because I found this walk-up.
Okay, so you don't get that full amount
No.
and just don't use. Okay.
Now, but I didn't like that because with North Texas, I got the cash in the envelope. But then I was like, if I just eat a cheap dinner, I can pocket the rest of this.
You can't do that anymore.
Why don't you
No.
like that? Isn't that better?
No, because I don't want to eat a grilled cheese. I want to have a good
so
meal.
they're making you eat something good. Because if you don't use
Kind
it,
of
you
a-
lose it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I went a little
'Cause
over.
that did surprise me. You bought lobster, whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Premium.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna eat right. It's on the company. I tried to get a picture with Peter pregame because this was an Amazon broadcast and he was too busy to take pictures. I got really close to him.
Who's Peter? I'm sorry.
The dog.
Oh,
Kirk Herbstreit's
okay.
dog,
That's what
Peter.
I thought. All right.
Yeah.
I know
Sorry.
you were commissioned to do that.
Sorry for the reset. Yeah.
So you saw him, but you.
I
couldn't-
got from me to you to him and was ready to take a picture. Brandon was next to me. I was going to use him to kind of
Yeah,
get
of
a
course.
picture.
Smoke screen.
And then Kirk Herbstreit's pointing up to the press box, and he walks to his set, and then they sprint Peter to the elevators. I guess he had a schedule to keep.
Mm-hmm.
Too busy to get a picture. The Temptations played halftime.
I did see that.
Thought that was interesting.
Are they the real
What do you mean?
Temptations or?
I don't know, I saw Nelly in Vegas, Post Malone, and then for some reason in Detroit, the Temptations.
Well, they're from there, and they're probably really cheap nowadays.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was kind of low effort halftime show, but I guess it was cool for some. And then Mike, you've been on the charter a lot, so you know that the airplane freezer is set to -35. It's way too cold. Any treat or ice cream you get
Oh.
is way too cold.
Okay, I don't remember
Now
that.
this guy's going to complain about
Too-
the free
yeah.
food he got on the Cowboys flight.
Too frozen. This delicious treat.
Yeah. And in fact, one of our friends at the ticket cracked a tooth on some airplane ice cream.
Gribble.
No. So I got the strawberry frozen fruit bar, and I was really ready for it. I thought, no, the ice cream is too frozen, not this thing. And I go to take a bite of it, and my lips stick to it.
Hey, did you get the
And
bowl? You get the
I'm a
bowl?
Christmas story
Oh!
stuck to this thing. And so, I'm in my own world. I think everyone on the plane is looking at
Yeah.
me in a just fear. So I just rip it.
And
It's been bad for 5 days.
blood.
Not really, just red
Just
and
a-
raw. And I'm just sitting here with my tongue playing with the skin on my lip.
How long do you think it was on there? Just a second or two?
It felt like forever.
And you
but
just-
it was 2 seconds. I was like, oh no. Had to get it off. We landed about 3:45 a.m. in bed at 5, and then we're back on the show the next day.
Have you ever talked about how shitty your car looks like in that parking lot with all their cars?
See, luckily we park in a parking lot, so we have to go through the little building, and then it's out to the parking lot.
Oh,
the
really?
Stars would valet the cars up to the plane, which was cool.
Oh, okay.
But
We would all just park in the same lot, and they just have amazing vehicles.
okay, yes.
Of which they drive. They do not respect the speed limit either. Dallas
No,
Cowboy
they're all-
players, believe it or not.
All an ass out of there.
Yeah.
Well, I think I know what you're. With the Stars, they would line the cars up on the tarmac, and so yes, it would be Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Mazda. We could find our cars.
So at 3:45 or whatever, you're walking over to a parking lot?
Yeah.
They don't have them all waiting for you? Okay.
No. But I mean,
yeah, they would
it's-
have them waiting for you. They'd put the keys on the...
No, this is just an enclosed parking lot.
Keys under the sunshade, like in a movie. Dan?
No, they'd be laying on the windshield. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The Stars guy would leave them laying right on top of the windshield wiper. It was weird.
Yeah.
I always thought, what if that falls into the engine,
Yeah, gone forever.
And
But it
then
never did.
So then, early morning Friday, do the show, and then we go out to Choctaw Stadium for Argyle Round 4 playoff game, in which we settle for way too many field goals.
We're only at Friday in his weekend.
Argyle. I'll hurry. Argyle
I'm
falls.
just
Oh, I like it.
Argyle loses. Season's over
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah.
Blake.
No!
When were you going to tell us?
right now.
In a weekend check?
Yeah.
I thought you said you're going to win.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, again, just offense just hit a lull in the red zone, settled for too many field goals. We line up for, I want to say we 31-yard field goal with 30 seconds left. We miss it wide right, and Argyle loses 20-19 to Melissa.
Wow.
He was 4-4 up into that point, but yeah, tough one.
Jesus.
Season's over. And then had a listener birthday party on Saturday. Mike, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this bit or not. But
I saw a picture of somebody proud that Blake showed up to their party, so fill me in.
You're kind of in a similar spot where you're handed a human, and now you have to care for them, in my case, for an entire weekend, and I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I can park him in front of the TV or an Xbox. I feel like that's not great for him, so I just put out the call to our listeners. If you have a kid birthday party or you're doing something on the weekend and you would like for me to tag along, invite me.
What, on the show you said that?
Yeah.
Okay. How many invites did you get?
I think this was number 5 or 6 I've been to. So got a message from this guy, great listener, Tim, who said, hey, my daughter's 4-year-old birthday party is at this gymnastics place in Allen. If you would like to attend from 3:30 to 5, I was there with a bow on.
I think it's a fantastic idea. So
You
you're just
bring
saying
a gift?
I ask,
Nah,
but
you're the gift.
kind of, sort of.
So you just say, is anyone having a
Blake-
party, a kid's party?
Yeah.
Blake and his kid just show up, and then his kid just plays with all these other kids that he's never met before.
It's some like nice rented out place
Oh, yeah.
in some cases.
Well, sometimes it's a house, right?
It's been a house.
Oh, right out.
And now you're mingling with his
He's having a great
aunts
time.
and uncles, and
Look, he's not in front of a
Just the
screen. He's
potluck.
having a great time. So
he's got to be having a way better time than you.
but see, I was telling this to to Tim. I've been to Brooks's classmates' parties, and those suck.
Yeah.
Because I don't know the parents.
At least you know one guy at this one.
This guy made a beeline to me. Thank you so much for coming. We
Yeah.
talk about the show. He asked how cool Dan McDowell is. I get to tell him for 30 minutes how awesome he is. Like, we have stuff
Then
to
his
talk
wife
about.
is like, "Who is this again?"
yeah.
But the wife
Why
is
is-
always really weirded out by me.
Oh yeah.
So she came up to me.
No.
She's like, so what's your,
What
Who
do
are
do,
you?
A podcast or?
like, your husband invited me. I like to give my kids something to do on the weekend. We're just here to have fun. I'm sorry.
They're
but-
all whispering over there, like, "Who's the guy in the mustache?"
For sure.
I have no idea.
But it's always the wife that has the problem.
Keith invited him.
The guy,
Ladies just don't get it.
But anyway, yeah, he got to play gymnastics for an hour, had a great time. Then he knows the bit. You go into the room, you have your pizza, you have your cupcake, you sing happy birthday, and we leave.
You should bring a gift, though.
This
guy is-
I think I will. I'll
this-
start.
Yeah, this guy is inviting you. He's giving you a gift of something to do with your kid, and your kid's eating, and you don't even bring anything.
Okay, I'll
You
start.
should bring a gift that's
Like a bottle of bourbon.
For him?
clearly for somebody older. Like, just do something, make it a little bit weird, or like a gift certificate to.
Well, we got the merch bin out there.
Yeah, give him a Dumb Zone T-shirt.
That is what you should bring. Some
Dumb Zone mug.
stuff.
Okay. Because I have one
Yes.
for the next 2 weekends as well.
Really, you're booked?
I'm booked through the rest of
What
the
are we
month.
doing?
And
Putt,
Mike,
putt?
this doesn't know limits.
No, it's a kind of
Any
genius.
ethnicity, any
Yes,
background,
good.
you'll go.
Good.
Yeah, I was the only white at an Indian party a few months
Root-
ago.
Is that a house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our good friend Mace invited me.
Imagine that sticking out
Oh, we stuck
scenario
out.
in that case.
Sure.
You're a genius. That's amazing.
My kid has a great time. It kills a few
And he's
hours.
meeting new people.
It's an awesome time. And then, yeah, I did the Jared charity event.
God
Brooks was
damn.
running around on the field.
Blake wins.
Brooks
weekend.
Brooks had a great weekend. Okay? Isn't that what we want?
That's what I want.
Yeah, did he fall asleep?
Yes.
That's what we want. We want our kids to get tired enough to fall asleep.
Yeah. There you go. I'm done.
All right.
Thought that was really good.
Thank you.
Well, it's time for this. Oh, here it is.
From the wonderful world of sports, Radio Sports Scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
This segment will be brought to us by One Day Doors and Closets. onedaytexas.com/promo30. That will get you one free door with the door that you buy. So you buy one door and you end up actually getting 2 doors. They have a phone number, 940-969-4790. And they can replace your interior doors in one day without any messy construction in your house. They use the advanced 3D measuring technology to make a digital blueprint of your existing frames. Then they custom cut the doors to fit those frames. They are solid, fully finished, cabinet-grade paint. The install includes everything: handles, hinges, any other hardware needed. Everything is done for you. Go take a look at your doors today. They might just suck. Kind of knock on it. Might be you feel they're hollow.
New copy here. Apparently, it would make a good Christmas gift for the wife. Closet organization. They say.
Really?
Yeah, custom designed to maximize your space. Makes a great gift for your wife.
I forgot.
Mike?
It is one-day doors and closets. I always just think about the doors. And the closets get very upset. So onedaytexas.com/promo30. Josiah is our guy out there. Big listener. Good dude. Will work with you and hang a new piece of art in every room. That's what the getting a new door is like. Unless you get just one new door, then it would be like hanging a new piece of art in that room.
Mm-hmm.
But all across the house is what they can do for you. Julie did it, and she loves it. onedaytexas.com/promo30. Brings us sports today. I would think sports focuses on football.
Football.
We will do, we'll get into college in a few minutes. I'll start with the George Pickens versus Richard Sherman situation, if you would like.
Sure.
Because I guess this happened after the Cowboy game on Thursday night, where it's an Amazon show. Richard Sherman is on the Amazon set, and it was really weird because I wanted to find the full context of all this, and if they were all ripping on George Pickens, they weren't. They were all talking about how great the Lions played, and Amon-Ra, and then they throw it to Richard Sherman. He's going to say this, and then they're going to throw it to someone else, and they're going to go back to the line. Like, Richard Sherman was the only one who focused on the Cowboys in the postgame, and this is what he said.
The big story here is George Pickens. George Pickens throughout the game, especially late in the game, just looked uninterested in playing football. And that's what you can't have. If you're going to be a superstar, if you want to be the best receiver in the National Football League, you can never be disengaged. It doesn't matter if the game's going your way or not going your way. You can't just disappear in these games or else you're not going to have impact. And just right here, cruising routes. You're the guy. You're the guy. CeeDee Lamb is not in this game. He's out, and you get intercepted on your slant routes, and you can't be the guy and half-ass it. I'm sorry, that's just, you can't, it's unacceptable. And if you're the Dallas Cowboys and you're looking at him and you're looking to pay him big-time receiver money, $40 million, you got to look at this tape and say, hey, is this a guy we can trust paying $40 million to show up regardless of circumstance? I don't know.
I mean, it's something I thought about right while watching the game and then after the game, and that is a thing that, you kind of get the feeling that there's going to be something with George Pickens in the future. Is he a guy that you want to pay $30 million a year to? He's going to make that somewhere. On those good games, you certainly think he is.
So I think disinterested, right? That was probably the key word that got everybody worked up. Because that was basically post-game analysis. Like, that wasn't anything.
Yeah.
One of
the I remember you've probably seen it a bunch on Twitter or whatever. Just one of the plays near the end of the game too, where it seemed like there was one kind of within reach, but he just never really even gave it an attempt.
I don't disagree with what Sherman said. He looked weird. He looked different in that game. And yes, with CD out, I guess it was even more time to step up and be Super George Pickens. And he's also right that, yes, he's playing for a lot of money right now. There's a lot of discerning eyeballs on him, maybe more than in years past.
I mean, he's going to get a lot of money no matter what.
Yeah.
Do you have the Pickens post game? Because he was asked about this. I just don't want to step in front of you if you're about to play it.
No. What do you got?
He said, in a game, he just saw a lot of coverages, and he said, for an all-pro corner to not realize, I drew double teams the entire night. CD went for over 100, and CD's backup went for over 100. So he was just saying, I drew a lot of attention.
Yeah. I listened to him, but I didn't feel like it was explosive or anything. He gave
No. I just didn't want to say what you were about to play, if you were going to.
No. I'm not going to play that because I didn't think it was huge. But I think because he was asked about it, and he hadn't heard it yet and didn't even know it existed. And yes, that is the measured response that he gave.
Mm-hmm.
But then he thought about it a little bit, and he went on Twitter. or Instagram or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I have it in there. But then he posts, this is a team game, LMAO. I'm not the only one on the team. Stop becoming a analyst and talking about one player when he playing a team's game. Lots of has to go right for period, explosive period plays. I hate reading actual thing that's on.
Verbatim, continue.
And it's funny because I thought former players would know that, such as Richard. Okay, now we're all caps. Richard Pussy Ass Sherman, who BTW ain't shit without the Legion of Boom. We all remember San Francisco, brother. Now we go to caps, lowercase. Much love. Don't speak on me unless you know the game of football. As a former player, not a dick riding fan analyst that act like double team is not a thing or certain bracket coverages don't exist. Knowing you played ball, which show me you a leech weirdo. Now Twitter, eat this up. So
I'll finish it.
Me?
Yeah, what is
Oh,
that?
clouded world?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Read it again, actually.
The whole thing.
Well, anyway, basically it's, hey, Richard Pussy Ass Sherman.
Much love.
We all remember San Francisco. So Richard Sherman tweets, because somebody said, hey, what's your response?
Good.
He responds, LOL, kid hasn't done enough to merit a response from me.
But
Now, then he goes on to respond.
okay.
I was working on my third consecutive first-team All-Pro and second Super Bowl appearance at the same point in my career. LOL, I made an All-Pro team and Super Bowl in San Francisco, but that's the fall-off for me. So he did definitely respond, even though George Pickens hasn't done enough to merit a response. George Pickens then deleted his tweet, which I think,
Yeah.
come on, man. Do it and stand by it or not. And it's funny to delete it because the world still has it. Shoddy was asked about it, and he said, I'm going to judge George on the body of work, and his body of work shows me that he is an elite player. So he's got to walk this tightrope of angering George Pickens or trying to get the most out of George Pickens. And I think he's doing a good job there. I think publicly the only thing you should say is how awesome George Pickens is. Now, he's also publicly kind of said, hey, George doesn't really like Wednesdays and Thursdays, which means like the meeting days.
Mm-hmm.
He also publicly suspended him for the first series of a game when they were in Vegas. Who would have thought that there'd be issues when NFL teams go to Vegas with their players not adhering to curfew? So there we have the world of George Pickens right now.
So you have to have one slow game, right? That's what he had. And then the Pickens thing starts to implode. I mean, he's been so damn good.
He really had, I mean, like we were watching that game, doing the game stream. It's like 95, they put up the stat. He's got 95 yards a game receiving, which is incredible.
He's awesome.
If there was no JSN, we'd, he is amazing, but do you want to sign up for $40 million a year for George Pickens for 5 years? I don't know. That's a tough one. I would. My thing is, let's run it back. We will franchise tag you for a year. Now, does he actually hold out? Does he? Who was the guy in Denver that back when they were either franchise tagging or he was upset? He was a wide receiver, because it's always a wide receiver. Would like be throwing a ball in practice and he would just like bat it down and kick it. Do you remember that? Was it like Demarius Thomas or something? I can't remember.
Brandon Marshall?
Brandon Marshall sounds really right.
That's got to be it because he was loco.
Like, would George Pickens go to that level?
I think yeah.
You do?
I do.
I mean,
I think Pickens is really good, and like when things are going good, he looks the part. Obviously, on the field, he does, and even he says generally the right things. But I think you are one more of these games or one sign of disrespect from just an implosion for that kind of dude.
TC Fleming joins us now. We're going to switch into some college football talk. We'll go back and forth to pro, but we're going to make TC's appearance here brought to us by Early Bird CBD.
Wonderful.
Because TC brought up a nice gummy thought. Tell Mike about the single electron theory.
Oh, I heard this the other day.
Yeah.
But I struggled to follow, so please explain like I'm 5.
I don't think a 5-year-old can get it. I found out about this because I was watching an explainer of the movie Tenet, and people are saying that Tenet is in some ways.
We watched Tenet in Chicago out of nowhere. I was very happy to do it.
There's one electron. It's moving backwards and forwards through time. If you see a positively charged electron, it's going forwards. If you see a negatively charged, it's going backwards. And that's what makes up all of our universe.
Just one.
Just tell your 5-year-old that.
Like somehow this one electron, though, is building you?
Yeah.
And everything?
And everything.
Because of the way it's moving, but it's through time.
The world's made up of electrons. I don't know where protons and neutrons fit into this, but
they're right out.
Keep going.
Okay.
The one electron universe theory.
So that's a gummy thought.
It's really good.
And if you want to really try to understand that, go to earlybirdcbd.com and use the code dumbzone20. It is a single-use discount good for 20% off on earlybirdcbd.com. And if you've previously used other codes of ours, you'll still be able to use this one, dumbzone20. And, so they got sales going on over there, earlybirdcbd.com. It's real THC in this as well. So if you get drug tested at work, do not ingest the Early Bird CBD. But if you get drug tested like you do here, where they make sure that you have THC in your system, then it's all for you. Dumbzone20 is the code. And,
Can I have a quick gummy thought before we get to Notre Dame talk?
Sure.
Dream last night, and I thought it would apply.
Dream talk?
No, don't worry.
We allow that?
That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
It's more of a hypothetical. I woke up, and it was December 8th, 2015. I woke up 10 years ago. And within the dream, and even when I woke up, I was thinking, how rich could I get? And how would you do it? Other than telling myself to like invest in NVIDIA, right?
Yeah.
And but you don't have an internet, you don't have your phone, you don't have anything. You just have what you have upstairs. So I'm like, all right, sports, I would do really good. Because I don't know right now who won the 2015 Super Bowl, but I'll know at the time when I see what's going on in the league.
I always wonder about that, though, because they say the casinos, they'll ban you if you start to do too well.
You can figure that out.
There's enough casinos.
We could?
I could.
You could?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, Haralabob figured it out because he knew.
And he'll talk around the edges about
huge whales. But
what he did.
How are you going to do
that? And
that?
I pay a lot of attention to it.
You're you.
I mean, the first of all, there's a lot of casinos. You could place a max bet, one of them each year, whatever.
And I'm not going to remember who won every regular season game. I'm just going to put a futures bet on the Super Bowl winner as max bet, whatever. They'll let me do it.
Yeah.
And then go to a different casino the next year if they're pissed.
Yeah. And then at that point, you're going to have enough that you can start to, like, once you have $5 million, you're going to also be able to have front row seats to the Miami Heat game and be sitting next to Floyd Mayweather. Like, once you got money, you don't need other stuff.
I would buy lots of forever stamps.
Oh, there you go.
And then sell them in the future. I would stand outside the post office and sell them.
Brilliant.
Like at 5 cents more than I bought them 10 years ago.
It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my gummy thought. And thank you to Early Bird CBD.
Okay. Well, let's cover the college football mess a little bit. I was telling these guys, I was watching as I will do, the Sun Bowl selection show.
What channel was that on, by the way?
It was on YouTube. The Sun Bowl committee had their own selection show.
What's going on? I'm sorry I missed this. I guess it's on the rest of the podcast. People will be hearing it for a second time, but
it's because my daughter is
okay.
associated with the Clemson program.
They were hoping to get into the Sun Bowl?
No, there was one in Tampa. There was the Sun Bowl, and then there was the Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah, and we ended up Pinstripe. That's going to be big.
Right. She was wanting the Pinstripe.
Little trip to New York?
Or the Sun Bowl. She didn't want the one in Tampa.
Okay.
Because I think the date as well is like December 19th. She didn't want that.
Okay.
So, yeah, she'll be going December 27th. I think. She's not even sure if she's going, but she just, at least, whatever. The point is, that caused, I was looking for different bowl announcement, and I found myself to the Sun Bowl one. So they were all just talking about how the dominoes are falling, and we're waiting, and we thought we'd had this announcement before. And then the Notre Dame thing dropped, and that tore their entire world apart.
Sure.
This changes everything.
It's an ACC bowl.
Believe it? Was it?
Yeah.
So, anyway, and then Notre Dame, yeah, so the Notre Dame thing is that Notre Dame doesn't make the college football playoff. Miami gets in ahead of them.
Mm-hmm.
Although you're not really Miami. You
really, kind of.
once lived there.
I support them.
And
very complicated relationship. His friend coached there, but then left under bad circumstances.
With a $4 million buyout we talked about earlier, which is
okay.
incredible.
Notre
Someone
Dame,
you know gets
Notre Dame was ahead of Miami in like the polls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or in the rankings,
In
which
everything.
the College Football Playoff Committee puts together the rankings.
Yeah.
So they're the ones that put the rankings together week to week. They were ahead of Miami. And then, all of a sudden, Notre Dame doesn't make the playoffs and Miami does. How do we justify this?
I wouldn't.
Now, Miami beat them head-to-head.
Yeah.
There you go.
their answer. That's their answer.
But the question would be, well, why were they teased with they're ranked ahead of them?
And they played no games since both teams played no games since the ranked ahead of them. And I don't know, the Miami thing, like, first of all, everyone's saying this, really obvious. They should stop doing the in-season rankings. They should have one ranking at the end of the season. If there's one ranking at the end of the season where they came out and said, hey, Miami beat Notre Dame head-to-head, no one would ever have any problem with that. Makes too much sense. In that situation, I don't think there's any way Alabama would be where they are. Notre Dame's definitely a lot better than Alabama and has a better resume. Alabama, the only thing on the resume of real consequence at this point. I mean, they beat Vanderbilt. That's cool. But they beat Georgia. And then, if you have a question about whether or not this Alabama team is still the Alabama team that beat Georgia, it's been answered. They suck now. There's no reason that we need to see Alabama and Oklahoma play again. And I don't know. I'm also saying that because I want to stay as far away as I can from arguing about a Notre Dame Miami game with Mike, because the last time I did that, I ended up having my golf swing made fun of by an 11-year-old, and I've learned my lesson.
You look great, though.
But yeah, I don't know. Does that answer your question?
I mean, the whole thing seems like a mess.
Yeah.
And yes, the whole subjective vote at the end of a year, like, is there any way for them to, make it where you just win your conference, or regular season winner in a conference, or actual wins and losses? I mean, could you imagine doing this in the NFL?
No, but imagine a few years ago when you were arguing who the number 2 or 3 team was, or writers were essentially picking the national champion. Like, this is good. Now you're arguing who's 12, 13, 14. And if they go to 24, then you'll be arguing into the 25. We're going to argue. They're going to argue. People are going to be pissed. And they're going to say, they played them. They did. That's the part of the fun and the politics of college football. But when they were arguing about who was in the national title game and who got snubbed there, like an undefeated
weren't people
team.
at that point saying this is part of the fun and politics of college football?
I was. I liked it better whenever there was no BCS whatsoever, and you just played a hodgepodge of randomly selected bowl games, and then you argued with your friends. I think
that's fun, yes. But
this is
part of
one
the
would
sport.
play 7, and then 2 would play whatever, and then still have to say, Yeah, but 2 won by a decisive margin. Yeah.
No,
That's
then
the
all
stuff
of December sucked because those games didn't matter, and if you weren't a fan of
They
those
mattered
teams, you weren't going to watch
tremendously.
these games, and you had to wait till January 1st or whatever, one day when you get blasted with the actual good games. Dude, starting next weekend, we're getting great games that everyone cares about. We're all going to be locked in, and they all matter.
Or how about when number 3 was also undefeated and then won their bowl game and then said, okay, we're sharing the national title with number 1.
Garbage.
No,
I
That's
love
fun.
this. Let's
No,
argue
it's
about
not.
12, 13, 14. Yes, this is fun for a few days, and then we'll move on and play awesome football game.
Yeah, the thing about it is whenever they expanded to 12, I thought that there was no circumstance under which you'd be arguing about teams that actually had a shot. Like, you could argue about who's got more of a right to be there. But the thing with, I think the NIL stuff and the way that there's been an inflation in what people pay for NIL, I think that we've seen more good teams this year than I ever could have imagined having good teams. Like, if Texas played like they did against A&M, did they go on a run to the title?
Yes. No, I agree with you. The teams that could win the national title shouldn't be out of this 12, and JMU and Tulane probably shouldn't be in if you're actually putting like the best shit forward. Notre Dame could too, but Texas absolutely could win the national championship.
Notre Dame had the third best odds. They were tied with Georgia for winning the title before they got left out of the field. And that's, to me, makes it like that's the clearest evidence that the committee failed. The point of this is to settle it on the field. That's why we have a playoff. And if you have a team with the third best odds and you have 10 spots and then the JMU and Tulane, you should find some way to be able to put a team that, the very informed people in Vegas thought had the third best chance of winning it in the field. But yeah, I'm shocked that we're in a situation where there's 10 teams that appear to have, I don't know. I don't think Alabama or, for that matter, Oklahoma have any kind of shot. They seem like pretty bad teams to me. Bad in the sense of top 15. But yeah, anyways.
What about the idea of then Notre Dame not, we're not going to go to any bowl then? Like, doesn't this seem like petulant?
I think it would be a pretty big bitch move to have the ACC talk like they did in the weeks leading up, where they're not just making the case for Miami. They're using their network to run the Notre Dame-Miami game. I think they've played it 30 times in the last couple weeks. They're using their Twitter account to just constantly say how much Notre Dame sucks, and then to go turn around and make money for the ACC by playing in one of their bowl games. I don't know. It's not something I'm super comfortable with. Is that a petulant stance? Maybe, but I don't know. I'm also incensed that I get it that all the sports take guys wake up and they got to have a take on something, and this is a thing that makes sense to have a take on. But anyone acting like it's a real big issue in their life, whether or not Notre Dame plays in the Pop-Tart Bowl, is being a little ridiculous, and probably was just looking to say negative things about Notre Dame regardless. So I don't really care about their opinions.
So if you're not in the playoffs, why should any team play in any bowl?
If you're in a conference, like the Big 12 teams that sat out, they got fined $500,000 for sitting out because this is good for all. Like the conferences, this is a big money-making thing of all of our teams that qualify are going to go to a bowl. We're going to pool all that money. We're going to split it up evenly. And this is one of the ways that Baylor is going to be able to compete with, whoever. I guess there's no more big money teams left in the Big 12. Texas Tech, this is how all this is going to work. But Notre Dame's not in a conference. There's no one to fine us $500,000, and I think that's an element in why they got left out. I think that the ACC politicking to get things decided this way was a factor. So if we're going to get screwed by it, we might as well take the positive aspects of it. Of we can do whatever we want. If we don't want to play in your dumb bowl game, no one can fine us for not playing your dumb bowl game. There you go.
Speaking of Baylor, they said they're not going to play in a bowl, right?
Is Baylor one of them? I know Kansas State.
They put out a statement that says, we've declined the opportunity to play in a bowl as we've already progressed deeply into the off-season timeline of preparation for the 2026 season.
Oh, were they one of the 5-win teams?
Are they? Yeah.
Because, the 6-win teams, you're going to a bowl. Once they didn't have enough 6-win teams, then the 5-win teams have a chance. But
they got ahead of it.
A lot of them were saying the kids have already gone home, whatever. No one's thinking about playing football right now.
Well, and then because the transfer portal is where it is,
yeah,
a lot of players are like leaving.
Yeah.
They're not going to, like, you might literally not have enough people to play in a bowl game.
Yeah.
It's all a mess.
It's a big mess.
Is the answer to that the transfer portal has to move? Like, all of this is why the coaching thing is happening during the season, and the coaching, coaches are leaving. The Tulane game,
that was weird. Yeah,
our triple play on that one. 2 coaches weren't even going to be there.
Right.
It's all very weird.
And Tulane's coach still is not going to be there, but he's still coaching them. Is that why they leave midseason, TC? I've always like the Lane Kiffin thing. It had to happen because of the transfer portal, the timing of the transfer portal.
I don't know. I'm not sure I could put like a single thing on it. I mean,
like why can't they just wait?
LSU wants an answer.
Typically, you want to stay ahead of the cycle.
Yeah.
If you wait till the very end of the season, a couple coaches you might have been interested in are gone. They've taken other jobs.
Like, what if Lane says no? Then what's
Okay.
LSU going to do? Everyone else just got hired.
And it's impossible to have a whisper handshake.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. If I were them, I wouldn't trust a whisper handshake with Lane Kiffin.
No, I agree with that. But the cost being you can't coach your team, which is a very good football team, in the playoff. Like, I don't know. It seems insane.
Yeah, that's also a special situation because, it's conference rival. Like, the Tulane people are not preventing John Sumrall from coaching in the playoffs, but it makes a lot of sense because it's not,
Right. If you're a stepping stone program.
Yeah.
UNT or Tulane, those two certainly are. Nobody's upset. In theory, nobody's upset if you work in Dayton radio and then you move to Dallas.
Right.
Except the people at that radio station. Did you see Duke Manyweather
Yeah.
tweeting?
Well, yes.
He says, I've pissed off a ton of my college football coaching friends, but I don't care. He is the legendary offensive line coach, right? We've had him on.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a top prospect in the draft at your position and not competing for a championship, there's way more to risk than gain by playing in a bowl game. Coaches are already recruiting your replacement. And he's right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Like, what would the point of playing in a bowl,
None.
whatever, the Sun Bowl,
You love the Sun
be
Bowl.
for a player who might get drafted? And you only think about the team, players at the top of the draft usually, but even, the mid-round picks. Now, what if you slide from the 3rd to the 6th or out of the draft because you got injured?
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, everybody decry the where this has to go, and maybe this will take decades still, it just has to be declared a pro sport. It is a pro sport. You actually pay players. You pay, there's a revenue sharing with the TV money. And you can actually then kind of control what happens in your pro sport. And you won't have coaches jumping from job to job mid-season because you won't be able to because you're going to, they don't want to negotiate with the players and open the books and tell them what they might have to share with them because you'll be shocked at how much those players will then make. And it's funny, when you hear people complain about college football, inevitably you will hear that, ever since players started making money, this is what's effing it all up. It is effing it up in the sense of the way that they had it going was great when they could never pay players money. But the fact that they now pay them anything is going to shine more light on the fact that they're extremely underpaid still. So
is there any?
It's like their own fault.
Yeah,
they want to keep making so much money and not be fair about it. And this is what you're going to get. And maybe then that makes weirdos like TC happy because he likes just the arguing and the.
It does.
Although you don't like the arguing about your beloved Notre Dame being left out.
The most recent result is not favorable to me, but the hodgepodge nature of college football is the thing I like about the sport. I like that it's a rat's nest of things that make no logical sense with each other. I think that's what's fun about it.
And creates a lot of avenues to argue about.
Which, as you all know,
infinite thing.
Is my favorite thing in the world.
Is any NIL money performance-based or incentive-based, or is it just X amount beginning of the year? Because there is probably a way you could get them to play in all the games And then have a bonus. Why not? If you're a stud QB, have a bonus for advancing in the CFP tournament, that kind of thing. Like I don't know if it is.
I've never heard of that, so I assume that there's a rule against it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, whenever the result got announced, one of the things that, was immediately very viscerally upsetting to me is just I wanted to see Jeremiah Love play more in Notre Dame uniform. There's no way if they'd played a bowl game that he was going to play in the bowl game. He's going to go top 10 in the draft. And he's the best running back that's ever played at the school, and I wanted to see, hopefully, 3 or 4 more games of him.
He's the best running back I've ever seen at a Notre Dame game that I attended.
That's right.
TC.
Do you guys know that there's a Snoop Dogg bowl?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Like Snoop, I'm trying to find it. Where is it? He sponsors a bowl.
Where's it at?
It's called the
Long
Snoop
Beach?
Dogg Bowl.
I want to get a better understanding of people like him and Dolly Parton. That I assume it's just they have an agent, Shaq. Like, he's very famous, but there's a lot of people about as famous as Snoop Dogg that don't have a bowl or whatever, whatever he's got going on with Martha Stewart. Like,
We're over Snooped for sure.
yeah.
But like Shaq
Like, how
and
does
Kevin
that
Hart have made the decision, and hell, Walton Goggins, he's on every damn commercial out of nowhere. They've made the decision to tell their agent, money, I'll do it, anything. Snoop somehow has skipped, like he does that, but then he's also the ambassador for the damn Winter Olympics. I think the real answer is networks think that Snoop is a friendly African-American face that
Which
white
is an
people
insane
like.
evolution.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That white people like, and it does, add diversity to their broadcast. So they utilize him, and he's probably like, sure, for shizzle.
I want to, like, who are the power players that are deciding all of this? The NBC, the Winter Olympics, the bowl games, whatever. That are just like, we're gonna pick him because like the Dolly Parton, she's in some commercials, but like not that many. And like obviously it's part of, she's happy to put her name on like microwave dinners or whatever. But I feel like someone close to her would be able to tell me a very simple story of like, she got, connected to this person. They control the world. Now all you're going to hear about all day is Dolly Parton. Because for most of my life, we did not, like, I was born after her hit making.
Mm-hmm.
And for a long time, no one talked about Dolly Parton at all. And she hasn't made any more hits since then. And at some point about 10 years ago, I'm hearing about Dolly Parton every single day. Snoop Dogg's similar. Why is this happening?
The Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl, brought to you by Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop.
There you go.
Hell yes.
So that's the
So
bowl.
Dre and Snoop, wait, is that a drink? Gin and
Yeah,
juice?
yeah.
They have their own
The seltzer.
can. Oh, genius.
Yeah.
So you can watch Fresno State take on Miami of Ohio.
That's wonderful.
I think the Red Hawks. I think they used
Yeah.
to be like an Indian name.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
What were they?
I think Redskins.
Oh, were they the Miami Redskins?
I could be wrong.
No, that
Anytime they
makes
go to
sense.
Red Hawks, I figure that's why.
That does make sense.
My parents' high school went to Red Hawks for the same reason.
We can get a little NFL talk before a break. We have Frankel and Frankel to mention, one of our longtime sponsors. 214 or 817, then dial all threes. They are personal injury attorneys. Oh, you know them very well, right?
Love 'em.
Big
Love the
sponsor over at The Freak.
Good dudes. Good at
Yeah.
their job.
And when you call Frankel and Frankel, you will talk to a partner. You will not be pushed off to, I don't know, their Blake. You will actually talk to somebody who matters. You'll talk to their Jake. When you give Frankel and Frankel a phone call. But if you do find yourself in a situation, maybe a car accident, but personal injury, where you need some help fighting those insurance companies, Frankel and Frankel have helped out thousands and might help you out as well. So we're imploring you, please get injured personally and make sure it's somebody else's fault so that Frankel and Frankel can get you what you deserve. The Bears didn't cover yesterday, TC. Very upset about that.
Same.
I have...
Good game, though. Bears are good.
I think the Bears are kind of good. Two inexplicable things. Kansas City going for it in the late game last night.
Was that third quarter? That was early and from their own.
It was like their own 25 or so.
In a tie game.
10-10 is the game.
Strange.
a game where their defense was playing very, very well. But, the thought process is I can get 1 yard. I have Patrick Mahomes. But also, we've only scored 10 as well, and this is a tough defense. I thought the risk-reward was terrible there. I love going for it. But
Like if you get a first down at the 30, are you sure you're going to score now?
Right.
inside your own 30 is I think, insane.
And their defense was terrorizing Stroud in the second half.
Yeah, so why?
Like he could do nothing. I almost never seen that in an NFL game.
Wait, did Shoddy have one of those the other day? Something similar?
Yeah, down 10. Taking the field goal first.
I'm trying to remember, but it's just the defense is playing well. You have it. I don't usually say you want to flip the field, but I thought in that game you certainly did, and that didn't help our team betting either.
Alabama did it in the SEC championship game. They went for it on a very unadvantageous part of the field pretty early. Like I think it was end of the third quarter. I didn't know if you watched that game. Just trying to remember think of what you would remember.
Other inexplicable thing, the Raiders' field goal at the end of the game actually gets the cover.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It did. That
I don't
pissed
think
a
any
lot
of us
people off. No,
bet on that, but it's Denver and the Raiders. Was it Denver by 7.5? The
Yes.
Raiders are down 10
Yes.
and driving, but there's literally 4 seconds on the clock. This will be the last play of the game.
And they got to complete a pass and rush the ball like they were.
And then they kick a field goal.
Yeah.
Having a team in Las Vegas is going to be a thorny situation.
How
in
do
the
we
league.
explain this? This seems...
You know the explanation.
Yeah, it seems right in front of your face.
It really does, but
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, at that point, you would possibly kneel it because you can't win. You have one play left, and it's 10 points. You might possibly throw into the end zone because we just do that. But I've never seen a kicked field goal with time running out where that won't win you the game.
Like, are we on the precipice of there being 2 games? Like with gambling everywhere, everything's sponsored, where coaches don't even there's 2 games. We're trying to win the game. That's our top priority. But yeah,
But we get a bonus for covering.
There's another little game going on that we're going to, given the opportunity, try to do this too. And not even hide it. And hell, admit it.
It feels like
every league has their own gambling partner. It's out of control. So
I'd
why?
love to know if Carol was asked about it.
You definitely was asked, right?
Oh, I'd like to look into that.
And what did he say? We're just trying to score points. Trying to do the best we can.
Another inexplicable thing, but not as inexplicable, but the Browns were kind of coming, but they ended up losing to Tennessee. Look, that's a tough draw. Tennessee at home.
No, yeah. In December.
But
No one walks
Shedeur
in.
Sanders actually led a great comeback. And at this point in the game, they're down 31-17 with 6:17 left. And Shedeur has a couple of touchdowns. He ended up throwing for 364 yards, 4 total touchdowns.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they get to a point where they score and they have a chance to win the game with a 2-point conversion. And Shedeur Sanders is not on the field for the final play. And if you've seen the final play, it looks just like nobody knew what the play was.
They're trying to tie the game, right? They needed the 2, I think.
Was it a tie?
Yeah, it was. They're 2 down.
So
they weren't going for the win, but yes, they needed it.
Shedeur is off the field. Judkins gets a direct snap. It looked like he wasn't sure where he was supposed to go. Then was he supposed to pitch it? And then he didn't pitch it. And then he runs around. He tries to throw. It just looked like a mess. And they asked Shedeur Sanders about this at the end of the game or after the game.
What was going through your mind when you're taking off the field and you see the play go the way it goes?
I was thankful that I was driving down the field and we scored.
Did you wish you had the ball in your hand in that moment to tie the game?
If I'm out there any play, I would wish I would always have the ball in my hand, but that's not what football is. Sometimes you got to run the ball. Sometimes you got to kick a field goal. Everything. That's the game. That's the most important thing is the ball. So in any situation, of course you would want to, but I know we practiced something and we executed it in practice, and we just didn't seem to this day. So I would never go against, kind of like what the call was or anything.
So that's a very very mature response, right?
Diplomatic.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. But there's
Kind
gonna be
of.
What do you mean?
It had a very early Jason Kidd flavor to it. Everyone likes the ball.
Yeah, but he's trying not to throw his coach under the bus. He certainly could have said, "Hell yeah, I should have been out there."
Yeah.
It's ridiculous that I wasn't out there, and I think that's what they're expecting Shedeur Sanders to say.
Sure.
We're all expecting that.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a follow-up.
Go against, kind of like what the call was or anything.
Did it work in practice?
So he said we did this in practice, and smart guy, Hall of Fame reporter Tony Grossi is going to follow up on this.
Or anything.
Did it work in practice?
No, we just called it in the game and it didn't work in practice. I don't think you call plays in a game that didn't work in practice.
I thought it was kind of funny.
I like that.
That's great.
No, we just called it.
Yeah.
We kept fumbling it. No one knew what they were just running around. But it'll probably.
We figured, it'll work. Like the 8th time will work if we just try it during a game.
It's gonna click. That was weird though. That Judkins seemed to not know he was supposed to hand the ball off, and then remember it like a full second and a half late. Did you see it?
No.
It was
But
very,
that
very
sounds
weird.
great.
Yeah.
The Colts are now a mess. I think it was right when they traded for Sauce Gardner that things went downhill. Daniel Jones now has a torn Achilles. Last week they said Daniel Jones was playing with a fractured leg or something.
Yeah.
But then they kept sending him out there, so certainly the torn Achilles couldn't have been related to that. Well,
it's a totally different part of the body.
But and then this was Chappie's. He was on them early, but
He's
now
gotta
they're
be
down to
devastated.
I think
And was doing great until you
Riley
guys hopped
Leonard.
on.
until what?
Until you and Jake hopped on the Irsay bandwagon.
That's how it happens. Yeah, when I fell in love with the owner. Riley Leonard is their quarterback.
All right.
Brett Rippon is on their practice squad. And they still have to go to Seattle, at home against San Francisco, home Jacksonville, and then to Houston.
Yeah, they're toast.
So
I don't think they're winning any of those.
They might be out of the playoffs.
That's right.
And finally, this regards one of our a big pick regarding picks against the Sirois this year. The Eagles game. Danny really needs the Eagles to win tonight.
Triple.
And the Eagles have, I saw this on social media. One of their reporters put this on Twitter, what they have put in their locker room. Hopefully I'm not ball sacked on this. Do you have that picture? They have
Air hockey? What do we got?
they
Ping pong table.
they put a big inflatable rabbit in the locker room. They said they wanted a good vibes bunny. And the offensive line told this reporter they call it a positivity rabbit.
Right.
So yes, we don't have air hockey. We don't have a ping pong table. We just have a big inflatable rabbit that
That's funny.
apparently somebody had from Easter because it says Happy Easter on it. And I don't know why else you would have a big inflatable rabbit.
Great question.
There might
The
not be
only
any.
reason.
Yeah,
Maybe if you owned a rabbit farm.
perhaps.
you wanted people on the street to see. Yeah.
Or if you were going to do some kind of a parade and you were an animator of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So, positivity rabbit in here.
Yeah. So
we need that.
So anyway, there's a little look around the NFL and a look at college football. And thank you, TC.
Thank you, guys.
That's TC Fleming. Seething
Oh, God. I've
after
never
this
seen
Notre Dame situation.
his fists were bald that entire interview.
All right.
I'm bananas about our 5-star installation package with a lifetime installation warranty. Rick Renner for Flooring Direct, slowing down traffic in a yellow jacket. Hey, no Chuck in the truck with his tailgate warranty. You know when he drives away, there goes your warranty. We don't do that at Flooring Direct. We give you a lifetime installation warranty. It's transferable. Call now. We bring the store to you.
Our pro pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Boy, they do. And they're going to take those drones, fly them up top, and get a good look at that roof and inspect it.
They will. I never knew that until you told me last week.
The whole lead up.
I was last week years old when you told me that Qualis Roofing has drones. But yes, apparently the insurance companies recommend you get your roof inspected twice a year. I think that's a little ridiculous. Let's at least make it once, though.
But the drone makes sense now, though. Because if you're going to be going up there, once, twice a year?
Yeah.
You're going to need a drone for that.
QualisGC.com. They're great. They're great with listeners of our show. We've had, tons of people just come up to us and tell us how awesome the experience was with Qualis. I don't have to have anybody to tell me how awesome my experience was. They put a new roof on my house. I wasn't sure if I needed one. I knew that we haven't had a new roof in over a decade. And they went up there, inspected it, and they're like, yeah, you got a lot of hail damage here, man. So we'll take care of it. They took care of everything. They dealt with the insurance company for us. I didn't have to do all the calls on that end, and all we paid is the deductible. So Qualis Roofing, go to QualisGC.com. Do they have a number?
They do. The phone number is 817-500-9008. And all of those are interesting copy points. But there's one final one.
That's where he was leading you guys in it.
It doesn't matter.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Magnificent.
Why should people watch DZTV?
It's on. It's on. It's on every night.
It'll make you feel better about yourself.
Stock tips, medical advice, what to do when your wife goes to book club,
the meaning of life.
So I can keep my job?
DZTV.
Weeknights at 9.
On More 27.
Deep. Thoughtful.
Meh.
Trident Access Services, I had garage door bad. But after just one email wrote, could I call your dad? Had a brand new door put in just a single day. Trident Access Services, holy crap, hooray.
Give up.
Door was sad and sucky, flaccid at its best. But Jeremy and the fellas said, just put your fear to rest. If you need some help like me, just call the boys today. Trident Access Services, holy crap, hooray.
Yeah, the website is txtrident.com. Hit up Jeremy at 817-512-1212. And we learned through Grady that if you're a listener, you get 10% off.
Our main goal at Game Day Men's Health is to have each man feel his absolute best. You're not just a number. We care about each person. We want you to come in. We want you to optimize your testosterone. We want you to live your dream.
Anything?
See, the rings are a lot harder than people think. He's gonna be ripped and he doesn't have to go through the contact of football.
Yeah, it totally makes sense, man. It's so great that you're showing me pictures of your family. This is all I ever wanted, over the years we've worked together. Sometimes the work gets in the way, there's a little distance or a lot of distance, and now we're just here having chips, being friends, and enjoying each other's company, man.
Or brothers. It feels like we're brothers, or you're even a father figure I never had. And actually, if you're cool with it, I'd love for you to be my grandpa.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I love that, man. Blake's grandpa, man. This is great. Everything's perfect
Feels
now.
right. Feels
right.
Anything? What is this? The opening ceremony of the Butt Buddy Olympics or something?
Wait, what's he doing here?
Well, my dream is to make fun of your dream. And I couldn't have imagined to be this good.
Yeah, he's got a point.
What? He's got a point? Whose side are you on? Grandpa Jake. Blake's grandpa.
That was your dream. Now we're in his dream.
No!
Game Day Men's Health. Live your dreams. Most of them.
You're familiar with Community Mechanical? That's my HVAC company. Travis was just over my house installing something. I just let him in because, he's a great dude.
Yeah.
You've met him?
Yes.
Travis
awesome,
Gafford?
Awesome guy. Came up and fixed our AC unit, which we were told was completely totaled and needed to be replaced, and did it real quick and real cheap, and got in and out, took care of us, and got signed up for the monthly or the
preventative maintenance.
Preventative maintenance, yeah.
So the other company said it's going to be like 5 figures to replace this.
Yeah, we need a completely new unit, but there was something with the compressor that was like a $1,000 part, or maybe I'm getting it mixed up. But the expensive part, they said, was broken, completely totaled, and you might as well do a whole new system. They came over, Community Mechanical came over and said, no, that's not the case. It's the cheap part that's just barely broken, and they came and replaced it real quick. They both start with a C. I'm not very handy.
He's so good at this.
Yeah.
Capacitor and condenser.
What else do you need to hear?
I'm good on AC. I live in Florida and have gone through probably 4 new units throughout my time there. Yeah.
What's their phone number? Oh, 469-667-7290. You can even text them, and they'll get right back to you. Like they got back to Brandon Aubrey, who is a proud whatever of Community Mechanical.
Probably customer is a
customer,
good,
user, yeah.
Customer.
I couldn't get that word.
Subscriber.
The word customer begins with a C, all these other, I can't.
Capacitor, condenser.
There you go.
Condensate.
All these places want your birthday to give you free stuff on your birthday. Space them out.
That's yeah. What are you gonna do? Eat 12 meals? The free meal? Even if they give you the whole month, that's a lot of pressure.
My birthday, May 15th to this place, June 15th. That place, July 15th. That place, August 15th. Because then I get one free thing a month.
I mean, I'm just in the dojo learning, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in awe.
Yeah.
In the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone. No pump it, 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 no puppet. No puppet. The puppet. You're the puppet. No puppet. No puppet. The puppet. You're the puppet. No puppet. A puppet. No puppet. A puppet. You're the puppet. The puppet. The puppet. No puppet. No puppet. The puppet. You're the puppet. No puppet. No puppet.
Wednesday will be the day we don't have a show on.
Yeah.
We're going to record one Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
Because we got stuff to do Thursday.
Yeah, I'm out Thursday.
Oh, good. Then it all works. We got lawyer stuff.
Bro,
Brunig lawyer stuff. Got a lot of lawyers.
Yeah, what ended up happening with that whole court case thing? That seemed like a big deal. I don't know.
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
So our next public appearance is 1 week from Thursday. Not this Thursday. We're going to be out at Cane Rosso. We have a 6-month world tour of Cane Rossos going on.
Lucky.
Yeah. And we've already been to the one in Carrollton. We went to the one in Arlington. And a week from Thursday, we will be
in Saxe.
Wow.
We let Blake pick the location.
Really?
Yeah. East of Dallas. Let's go east of Dallas.
Beautiful Saxe.
Yes.
Blake can get to this location without getting on a highway.
Perfect.
Love it.
Although you can get anywhere without getting on a highway.
Why don't you do it?
But it would take a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Cane Rosso in Saxe next Thursday from 11:30 to question mark. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a Cirque du Soleil like 8 hours that day.
To the full 8. The hard 8.
But it's unlikely. Because, you know.
When's y'all's big dog? 22nd?
The 22nd. We're doing 12 hours that day. A subathon, which we are currently involved in, actually. So we're trying to get more subscriptions, and we're trying to give some money to the North Texas Food Bank. If you went over to dumbzone.com, we actually have a subathon tab on there and little links where you could subscribe, whether it's YouTube or Substack or Patreon. Or if you're already a subscriber, you could give the gift of Substack or give the gift of Patreon. You were talking about your Twitch numbers. I wonder if we should throw Twitch on here to make, because every subscription we're going to give money to the North Texas Food Bank. And then the finale of this subathon, like we're doing it now. So if you went and subscribed to YouTube, just that doesn't cost you anything. We will, or just go to your friend's computer and hit subscribe on there. It's just if we get the numbers up, we give more money to the North Texas Food Bank. And the finale will be December 22nd, Monday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., a 12-hour subathon. Cirque will be involved in that in some form.
Proudly. And that's here. You guys going to be here?
We're going to be here
12
at
hours?
the Game Day Men's Health Studio.
What's the time window we're shooting
in downtown
for?
Dallas. GameDay.dumbzone.com. What do you mean? What time window?
What's 12 hours starting when?
Oh, well, like I just said.
Well, I know. I wanted to reiterate it for the new subscribers we're going to drum up that day.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Thank you.
What time you fire out of bed? You want to join us right at 7?
No.
Okay. Right now, let's do a feature we like to call Cowboys Radio Review with Blake Jones.
Hey, Blake.
Hey, dude. Yeah, this week in Brad and Babe, I've been doing this for a few weeks.
Yeah.
We were never allowed to play it before.
I love those guys. Old friends from the road.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember that story? That is the furthest off-air thing.
Then why bring it up?
Interesting that you would bring it up then, yeah.
Just a carrot, that'll never get discussed.
But if you ever run into Mike out in the wild,
There
will
you
you
go.
tell somebody?
Yes.
Because that's the best time, like when we have sit-ins or something, and they'll be like, hey, tell me the truth about this or that at the ticket. And then I do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like it. It's fun.
When you catch someone in person, give them a little behind-the-scenes info. They love it.
Yep.
So we started doing this because this is not a broadcast of an NFL game. It's two guys like chit-chatting in near proximity of an NFL game. You'll get time and score every now and then. But really, it's just about how can Brad address the fans and the hypocrisy going around the franchise. It's Babe trying to be the funniest man known to earth. And so we picked up a couple things, and I have one in particular that I want to do. But first, we got to hit some other ones like...
Hey, wait. I'm sorry to do this. Did you not say this is brought to us by Qualis Roofing? I don't think you did.
I thought it was understood.
Yeah. Like Qualis just kind of brings us everything. Qualis supports us on all the game streams. They were one of our early sponsors as well. They have a phone number. It's 817-500-9008. Or you can fill out their online web form, which is qualisgc.com, and get yourself a free roof inspection. If you just schedule a free roof inspection, you get a free Dumb Zone t-shirt. If you end up getting a roof with Qualis, they will buy a $690 sit-in for you. They're great. They have replaced my roof. They have replaced Blake's roof. They have helped hundreds at least of our listeners. Hopefully we'll get to thousands at some point. But they deal with the insurance companies for you. It is qualisgc.com. Mention that you heard about them on the Dumb Zone. Now, I interrupted your great intro for your Brad and Babe audio.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Mike, Sham loves calling Brandon Aubrey our dear, dear friend Butter, but it's just not, here's Butter. He really emphasizes it. Here's when Brandon attempted the 63-yarder.
At the 47, this is 63.
You talk about confidence in your kicker.
Butter, 63, snap, kick, on the way. The kick is good. It's buttery good from 63 yards.
It is funny when he does it. I don't know why.
I don't hate the nickname, but he's shoehorning it pretty hard.
He's still doing this.
Ball's just got to end up in the end zone on this drive. That's all.
Second and about 5 at the Lion 42. Back to throw, good protection. Deep down the right side, Flournoy all alone. 15-10. Walk your puppy dog into the end zone.
We just want to know what it means. What does it mean to walk your dog? And in this case, puppy dog. Is it when a role player scores?
I think
they get the puppies. I don't get it.
It's when there's no one around and he can walk as casually as if he were walking a dog into.
Is that it?
Well, I'm pretty sure, yes.
Okay.
Like that paints the picture of there's no one around. Take
the picture I got,
leisurely stroll into the end zone.
A puppy's got a lot of energy, so maybe he was like yanking on the leash. I didn't quite understand that one. The other thing that
walk the dog is. I never get it.
My second to last Brad thing. He hates analytics and he hates the analytical world. Every time the Cowboys go for it on fourth down, what are we doing? It's 2025, I guess. We go for it on fourth down. And this spills over into like anytime there are certain situations where you need to go for it on fourth down. There are certain situations you need to go for it on go for two. But he is just a blanket across the board. He hates it all, including situations where it's obvious you need to go for two.
Flournoy gave him a little stop move, and the corner Robertson just bit.
Ooh, boy.
And the Cowboys are going to go for two? That's 42 yards on the completion to Flournoy. Do you like this?
They're trying to cut it to a 3-point game, right?
Okay.
20.
So you kick.
Boy, we were making fun of who was the national broadcast. They were kind of questioning that at first.
You kick to go down 4, or you go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. Kind of seems like a layup.
Let me check the supercomputer for the analytics.
I don't think you need a chart. I think you need
that's
common
amazing.
sense. Yeah. And then my last Brad thing. We all loved the Bobgasm when he was watching soccer. We had a Bradgasm or a
Flournoy in motion from left to right in the gun. Prescott back and fires it right. The defender fell down at the third. There was a flag. 35-20. Another flag.
This is coming back.
Is this off pass interference on the offense?
I think they're going to get George Pickens here for OPI.
Okay.
All right. That's enough of Brad. The real star of the show, Mike, is Babe Laufenberg.
Love Babe Laufenberg.
Great dude.
Good dude.
At the Jared charity event yesterday in his Indiana Letterman jacket. I heard they won yesterday. He's good when he provides analysis. Most of the time, he just likes trying to be funny and make dad jokes.
At the line of scrimmage, Logan Wilson ran him down after a 14-yard gain, but Mr. Hockley? I don't like the way they're walking.
No. Like the gate or
yes,
where they're walking?
Like when I watch myself.
Offside.
Yeah.
Defense number 97 was lined up.
Yes. Know the
yes
the directions.
Yeah. Another one?
86, Anthony Ferkser gets his number called. It wasn't him.
For God's sake, the guy went to Harvard. You think he doesn't know where to line up?
Skipper again is eligible on 1st and 15.
You mean he's single or?
Stewart.
Jeez.
Wait, I missed.
They just come one after another.
It was a twofer here. Yeah, let me.
Part
you
two.
Play it all again.
Play the whole thing?
Yeah, so we can hear him
For
laugh
God's
at his
sake,
own
the
joke.
guy went to Harvard. You think he doesn't know where to line up?
Skipper again is eligible on 1st and 15.
You mean he's single or?
Stewart.
So the first one here, I picked up on.
For God's sake, the guy went to Harvard. You think he doesn't know where to line up?
Babe likes to deliver a punchline and then laugh at his joke. And so I picked up on that about in the fourth quarter. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go back and listen to the whole thing and pick up on when he does this. And I'm glad you're in studio, Mike, because I got you what we call a babe bear.
Aw.
So here, take it right here.
Thank you.
And when you push his stomach, he's going to deliver a joke and then
Okay.
do a nice little chuckling noise.
Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Jamison Williams. They were all at Ohio State together.
Okay. Dan, here's yours. Let's push his little tummy.
No, they're not. Well, they haven't even tried. Cowboys have tried.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
So
Mike.
how many 330-pound men do you know where you say, yeah, I trimmed down. I just lost 30.
He always answered
Brad, may I give you some bad news?
What else?
May I?
Yeah, sure.
It's the two popper or the three popper.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean,
Just always. That's how he ends.
A pleasant little laugh punctuator.
Yeah, nice little trip to Detroit this week in Brad and Babe.
All right. The news today brought to us by Poncho. PonchoOutdoors.com. Put those two O's next to each other. Poncho and then outdoors.com/dumbzone. And you can get $10 off and free shipping. Poncho is shirts.
Great shirts.
You will wear this poncho outdoors,
Yeah.
like in the rough wild, in the woods. You could wear it hunting. You could wear it fishing.
Somehow-
or you could wear it under your jacket when you're doing the cowboy game.
Yeah, somehow it has sunscreen or something like SPF 15 in these shirts.
That's right.
Or, yeah, if you want to look, I don't know, as decent as you can, these shirts are awesome underneath the suit jacket.
The
'Cause they're-
ultimate outdoor performance shirt.
Yeah, and they're light. They're not like a stuffy dress shirt. I love wearing mine. I'll wear it almost
Performance
every game.
fabric, amazing fit. And it says here, more features than a Swiss Army knife. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, check out PonchoOutdoors.com/dumbzone. $10 off and free shipping. Thank you, Poncho. Let's go to the news right here, right now.
Here's Jake with the Dumb Zone News.
News. Okay, thank you. You got to settle for me today. Leading off in the news is Tom Hicks passed away on Saturday.
Oh, wow, I did not know that.
At the age of 79.
Saw that.
Damn.
And of course, they're not going to rip him in this article. Said he saw the Rangers expand their infrastructure, moving the Frisco team, or the AA team to Frisco, state-of-the-art facilities, TV network deals, but all I heard from my grandpa growing up was that he was a cheap bastard.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know what to believe. I think he was good, but I also do remember him getting booed at games.
Is your grandpa a Ranger man? Is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
Not Stars? Yeah.
Rangers, yeah.
It's weird how most owners are just so hated.
Yeah.
Like, not many owners I don't think are beloved. And he might be around here, right? Pretty high on the damn list. I know Liverpool hated him, but I think he undercut them on some money and some deals. But I don't know. He just seemed like a very vilified dude.
Well, he would, yes, claim poverty as owner of the Rangers. They're a top 5 team or 6 at the worst market, but they would never have that high of a payroll. And then he would say something like, well, if the fans start to show up, we'll start to spend more.
Mm-hmm.
Like he wanted to make more money first before spending more. And it doesn't always work that way. Like you might have to invest in the team to then, get more fans to come out because you've invested in a team and now they start winning.
Yeah.
It doesn't usually
Chicken
go the other way
or
around.
egg.
And but with the Stars, I remember he did. Before there was a salary cap, they were amongst the highest paid, highest payrolls in the league. Like when he went and acquired Brett Hull and whatnot.
And that was when they won, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was the championship owner.
Yeah.
And had the Rangers when they at least made those World Series runs still, right?
I think he hired John Daniels, but I think he stepped away in like 2010.
Okay.
So just before.
And he did the whole A-Rod thing.
He did the A-Rod thing, and I think he did that, and it didn't quite work out. And he's like, see?
Yeah, see? I tried.
Also, he was definitely, Jerry Jones, notoriously thick-skinned. Like even he says it. I like the drama. I like things going awry. I like people ripping us. I like to hear sports radio talking about us because, indifference is the worst thing. He likes fires to be lit. It was back when they were, I think there was like a Texas Monthly article talking about, like, is Tom Hicks broke? And he was on the cartoon Tom Hicks on the cover, pulling his pockets out or something. Because there was always stories about Tom Hicks and his money. And, like, he lived near the tollway, and they paid like $20 million for a fence to block the noise from the tollway, which seems like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're like, I can't, pay more for Rangers players. And we were talking about that and kind of criticizing Tom Hicks. And Bob and Dan, many years ago, ended up being summoned to Arlington. And I'm trying to remember his right-hand man. It was like the team president called us into their office and talked to us about how wrong we were in criticizing Tom Hicks. And like it was basically a little spanking.
Like a slap on the wrist, like you were there so they could yell at you?
Yeah.
Not to correct you and create a better relationship moving forward, right?
It was yelling. It was a correcting yelling. And then it was clearly from Tom Hicks. Like he didn't enjoy the criticism.
So he wasn't there, to your knowledge? He was on the other side of the rotating bookshelf?
He was not there. Yeah. There was a mirrored wall.
Yeah, okay. With him just tapping his foot.
And how did Bob and Dan take that?
Huh.
I thought it was cool that we got called in. Like, whoa, they care what we say?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And did you stop criticizing?
Yeah. Did you change your tune?
Yeah. I mean, the guy had a lot of things going on,
It's misunderstood.
They handed us a big giant pile of money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was hoping
bag
for.
With a dollar sign on it.
I'll change my opinion tomorrow.
Slide over a piece of paper with a number written on it.
Yeah.
Jake is right. It's hard doing the news. We got a shooting, woman found dead, shooting at the Hewlin Mall. We have a stabbing. News is sad this time of year. So
malls, people get fired up at a mall.
So I found this, and this could be a Picks payoff with Mike Sirois here with us. Oscar Mayer is looking for Wienermobile drivers.
Ooh.
I think I remember this from a couple years ago. We were on the Freak. I think they put the hot dog signal in the sky every couple years.
Yeah.
And then you're about to read like the benefits, right?
Yep.
Yeah, please do, because it's fun.
Yeah. Oscar Mayer is looking for hot doggers to get behind the wheel of the Wienermobile. We're not eligible. It's for college graduates or recent college graduates. But yeah, you drive this Wienermobile across 30 states across the country, hundreds of events for the year. And I did think this part was funny. The Hot Dogger program began in 1988, was designed to develop top talent and inspire future leaders who embody innovation, creativity, and community spirit by driving a hot dog around.
Dude, if you're a recent college grad, nothing planned for the summer.
Yeah, I think I'd
rather... It's a free car? I mean, you don't have to wrap your car, do you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Turn your car, no.
Put a big, wiener on top of it.
I think they have 6 active Wienermobiles.
Really?
In the U.S., yeah.
So when people reach out to get an internship here, should I just turn them to be a hot dogger?
Send them that link.
Yeah, we're full, but
I'm just joining a promo team and spending a summer.
Yeah.
I see ads for like join ICE.
Yeah.
Could you do both of these things?
I consider that as a bet payoff.
At the same time,
to
though?
join ICE. I was thinking.
Could you be in ICE, but you drive your hot dog mobile up to?
Oh, the perfect cover.
Up to the.
Then the immigrants just run to you. 'Cause
Yeah, they're
they want
excited.
delicious hot dogs.
Yeah. Think about it.
I will.
I was thinking, as disorganized as they say it is, like, could I join and get the money and just kind of never show up, never do anything?
This is your goal in all of life, right?
Yeah. Well, they say they're starting at $50K
to get money and not do. But I'm just
I'm like,
saying,
I need
you're
$50K.
The happiest I ever saw you was the year after the freak let you guys go.
Who on earth wouldn't be happy?
I'm just saying, you might have also said, I'll now work also and then I'll take all the money. But
That's
you said,
greed.
no, I'm not going to work at all.
That's great.
This is going to be great.
Wow.
And you're hoping, like, you want to get a job with ICE so that you can see if you can not work at all.
not show up. Because then I'm taking money.
Like, they're going to know if
From the
you're
man.
not driving that hot dog mobile around.
Yeah, they get an odometer.
And how are they
There's
going
only
to
6
prove
of
if
them.
you didn't go to work? Everybody's got a mask.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or just kind of show up. Yeah, I'll check over here. And I'm just go right back to my house. Xbox, fired up.
Do they have one of those scanners on their face like Squid Game to scan to see? Have you ever watched Squid
Yes.
Game? They scan that face to see
Scan
who's under there.
Yeah,
To see who's under the mask. Yeah.
I doubt it.
Did your golf game get better in the year?
No.
Call of Duty, like, what did you improve
I'm worse at everything than I was 2 years ago. I didn't improve anything. I was busy taking care of my mother who needed my help. And it was
There you
fortuitous that I had a
go.
little bit of
That's-
income
Force field raised.
Yep.
to help support me as I supported my sweet mom.
How about spending that?
Who's doing well here in Dallas.
We officially got duped because on December 9th, which is tomorrow, the chili skillet queso is officially back
Yep.
in restaurants. In October, they teased it. They said, we tried to kill it, but you love the skillet. And then they announced this week that officially Tuesday will be the day the skillet queso is back. And I think we called it from the very beginning.
What'd you call?
Do you think
that this was a...
It was a big farce.
No,
Yeah.
it was not a farce. Odd as it is,
Go ahead.
I know someone very close, pretty close, that it was directly involved in the decision making from Chili's and the decision to get rid of it and to bring it back. And I really won't go into too much detail because it is a good friend of mine, but I will say it was 100% not a farce.
Manny Diaz?
Yeah, it was Duke coach Manny Diaz. It was not a farce. Someone didn't like the skillet queso, didn't think it was representative of like a good quality queso and wanted to change it. And then I think they handled the social media angle pretty well because they...
Yeah, today they're giving away 450 of hats that said, I survived the chili skillet queso.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is fairly well handled because he knows there's going to be blowback for anything.
But they're just making a big show of it.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
I know, but it's just
That's
upsetting.
what we're supposed to do with our show. We're supposed to. I should be bidding on the invasion.
Yes.
And I'm not. We're not doing it right. Chili's is doing it right. They made a mistake, and now they're like, well, let's.
Yeah, the reaction was louder than they expected.
Right. The original idea was, this is going to be great. We're going to move into the future with this new queso, and everybody's going to love it. They're going to have a parade for us, but everybody shit on it. Then they can come around. Like this is actually now better than
right. Plus,
that's why there are people, conspiracy theorists, like
yeah,
Clayton, who say this is a farce from the beginning.
They can say, "We heard you. We listened. Chili's,
we care about
cares
you,
about you,
the people."
And the other thing is, I like the skillet queso. Fine, I haven't had it in 15 years, right? But since all this shit happened, it's been on my mind more. Where I'm like,
Think you're gonna be over there?
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of want to eat the damn skillet queso.
Well, I'm mad at Chili's.
No, I'm still mad at them because why get rid of the best thing you have on the menu in the beginning? It's like you saw what Cracker Barrel did and you were just going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's hold my beer, Cracker Barrel. I'm going to screw up my marketing for the next.
Well, I assure you, that was not their intent.
Okay, Insider Mike.
I am telling you.
Understand that. I'm talking from the consumer.
Yeah. Boots on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Deep throat over
there. Let's see.
Insider Mike.
FedEx and USPS has released the dates that you need to ship your gifts if they're going to arrive by Christmas. FedEx December 15th and USPS December 17th, which reminds me that I should probably Christmas shop.
Yeah.
And I go through the same cycle every year where on December 25th, I see how all my family members have done really well for me. They put thought and effort in their gifts, and I have completely given up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put in any effort because it got away from me. And I decide in that moment, you know what, next year is going to be different. I'm going to make a list. I'm going to write down ideas throughout the entire year, and I'm going to do better next Christmas. And here I am next Christmas, haven't done a damn thing yet.
Well, it's December 8th, Blake. You have time. You still have time.
I do have
to fix
time,
this.
but now I don't have energy.
Yeah.
And I don't want to.
Too much trampoline jumping this weekend.
Yeah. I guess so.
Bouncing around. You can still do this. I'll do it with you.
Okay.
Let's not do it together.
All right. So we hit on this a couple weeks ago. The Legend Bay situation. The quarterback at North Forney is a 4-star recruit. He can go wherever he wants. Legend wants to go to Ohio State. His mom wants him to go to Tennessee. And it's being speculated that the mom may have gotten an under-the-table amount of money to get his kid to go to Tennessee and basically forced his letter of intent to go to Tennessee. Well, Legend wants to go to Ohio State. And so there's been this battle between him and his mother. And basically, Legend is waiting until his 18th birthday when he can officially make the decision as an adult to go to Ohio State.
Does mom have to pay the Tennessee money back? No. Does she? Or is
He
this a
didn't go
guarantee?
there.
Yeah, did they send the money yet?
What's
I
his
don't know.
name?
Legend Bay.
Legend Bay.
B-E-Y.
Yes.
Boy, that's all just so
And I hate
shitty.
being old man, but this NIL, whatever. But
It does make it
I
weird,
mean,
though.
Yeah, if you get...
So he says, I'm going to wait till I'm 18, then she doesn't have a vote.
Mother may have forged his signature.
Yeah. Forced, forged, whatever. The kid didn't want to go to Tennessee. But here we are in this new era. But yeah, he's going to wait it out.
When does he turn 18?
In a few weeks. I would like everyone to give my mom the utmost respect. I turn 18 in 20 days, so it most likely will be Go Bucks. But a little high school football drama. And then we'll end with this, because this was a big deal over the weekend, where Netflix agreed to buy Warner Brothers for $83 billion.
Huge.
Yeah.
Which, to me, just, this is the beginning of the end for movie theaters.
And didn't Netflix man basically say that? Like a PR catered
Well, I think they were
release where he's like, look, the consumers have shown they enjoy watching movies at home. Which basically says, yeah, we're going to short run movies in theaters, if at all. And is that bad? I don't own a movie theater. Like, I get it. I like the idea that theaters, it's a nostalgia and it is a fun night out. And sure, you guys are tens of thousands of businesses, some of them small, all over America. Fine. But who doesn't like sitting on their couch and watching a shit hot movie that just came out?
It's a weird thing because the homes have built themselves into, you can have a huge TV and it's real comfortable.
Great
and you're
sound.
not paying way too much for your snacks and
Right.
whatnot. And you're not paying way too much for that movie, you know? Netflix a month costs what
For
one
now.
movie costs, right?
Right.
For now.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
they'll crank
It's
it.
going to
I'm
go
sure.
up.
I mean,
if they just
in a
keep
part of this
buying
deal,
everything?
yeah, they get the Warner Brothers obviously into perpetuity, but they get all of their intellectual property for the last 100 years. So all the movies, and then I think I heard that they have Friends and all these sitcoms. I mean, this is going to be a huge, huge deal if Netflix lands it.
Can the frog come back?
That I don't know.
The frog?
On the WB.
Yeah.
So this has upset a lot of people, including in politics. Trump is going to insert himself here. But the people in the know say this is a bipartisan thing where it's an antitrust, it's a monopoly thing. So it's looking like it won't happen.
Oh.
And here recently, I think either today or yesterday, Paramount has come in a term that I have not seen before, has placed a hostile bid of $108 billion
On Warner Brothers?
for Warner Brothers.
Well, wouldn't that do the same thing?
I think Paramount is still a
movie
will go to-
studio? not a.
I know,
well,
but
they have their own app too.
Monopoly is Monopoly, though. If you make it a monopoly to keep them in the movie theaters,
so
isn't that the same?
And Paramount is pushing the shit out of their app.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they do the same thing. They dream of being like.
I forgot to mention
Netflix.
Warner Brothers also has HBO Max and everything that comes with that.
Ooh.
So it'd be a huge deal. So yeah, Paramount came in.
So they can rename that again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And here's like some follow the money Easter basket stuff that people are connecting. Trump comes in and says, this could be an antitrust thing. Democrats say it's a monopoly thing. Paramount comes in. Paramount was recently bought by Skydance, whose CEO is David Ellison, whose dad is close friends with Donald Trump. There's politics get involved in like, okay, who else can overbid these people to stop this from happening?
Yeah,
I don't know. This is why it's Easter baskets. But I don't know. As a teenager, like the movie theater, very nostalgic, very easy place to. Yeah, you're right. Go overpay, but you can put your hand on her leg in the dark.
But I just don't like going anywhere now. But I do love the movie theater. I mean, watching a movie even when I took my kids to something like they would do a showing of Back to the Future at the Grapevine Theater. It's just way different than when you watch it at home on a TV.
I agree.
And part of it probably is you have to kind of turn off your phone and stuff, and you're just locked into that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you can pause. That's what I do love about being at home. The fact that you can pause, or I could watch a half hour of a movie. But you're there. It's an event. So I don't think it'll die.
It won't die.
There'll still be a call for the movies that are made specifically for IMAX,
yes.
the 3D experience. But I think your normal box office movie might not.
Well, who owns AMs? By taking that side, are we just fighting for another massive?
That's all it is.
Conglomerate. They're like, no, they need to stay in business. And they get away with it by getting us to yell, the theater is a special experience. We can't let that die.
What about the mom and pop?
Yeah.
Is there a mom and pop theater chain owner?
Yeah.
I'm sure there is.
Texas Theater.
Yeah.
Right on Jefferson. Good dudes.
What do they show there?
Generally second run type movies, I think.
Uh-huh.
And then they have movie nights for just like you said, Back to the Future night and stuff. It's awesome, by the way. I love it.
Yeah, I love when the Alamo was there.
Yeah. We just went and watched Clerks. Christina had never seen it. No, I'm sorry, Dogma. We watched Dogma, the Kevin Smith thing. They had a night where she'd never seen it. I'm like, let's go to the damn movie theater and check it out. So that's going to live. Theaters are not going to die, but you're arguing against the massive conglomerate theaters. I don't really care if that.
And yeah, kids Dan's daughters or whoever that didn't grow up with the movie theater are going to think, I'd rather watch this movie at home.
Right.
There's nothing tied to that.
I'm psyched to watch the new, what's the Benoit Blanc French Onion? Glass Onion.
That's a movie?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
The whole series.
The murder freaking with Daniel Craig in it. The murder mystery ones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's Glass Onion, just the name of the second one?
Yeah, it's like the name of the series.
Let's end with that. There's your news.
Cool.
Oh. Here.
Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And subscribe.
French Onion.
Glass Onion was the second movie.
Oh, okay.
Knives Out.
Let us talk about Lucy. What is your favorite flavor of Lucy? Lucy is the nicotine pouches, 100% nicotine, no tobacco. Been trying to wean myself off the chewing tobacco for quite some time now, and Lucy really does help. Your favorite flavor, Blake Jones, because they got the breakers in the Lucy.
Mine apple ice. However, the flavor for the Cowboys special teams unit is mango. They pop it in after lunch for a nice little midday mango treat.
Really?
So be like them.
More than like Blake?
Yeah, I'm just a dude.
Yeah. You could go with a kind of any time of day type thing with Lucy. It is not you just kind of hide it pretty easily. Lucy.co/dumbzone. Use the promo code dumbzone. You get 20% off your first order. Lucy has free shipping. They also have a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind.
You won't.
You will not.
So go to lucy.co, use the code DUMBZONE, get 20% off, always free shipping. Here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age. Every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. And now we'll do some viewer mail birthdays.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Let's see, what do I got? I might just have a couple here. Let's see if anything rolled in. During the program, the answer is no.
Aw, damn it.
So I have a couple here. We have Dear Labia Lapper. Day 1 DF and subby number 96 here, asking for a Dirk plus Pudge birthday shout-out from my buddy Adam. He's proud DF number 131. He's always been slow twitch. His athletic resume includes breaking his hip in a flag football game and being on the 1993 Diamond Hill High School team that had its season canceled after losing their first 3 games by a collective score. Diamond Hill High School. Baseball. Oh, wait. Football. They lost their first 3 games by a combined score of 167-0.
And they canceled it.
And then 17 players skipped game 4 for the starting quarterback's bachelor party.
Whoa.
He also advises less fantasy football talk.
It's almost over.
From Deep Dish Jeff in Chicago. Yeah, fantasy's over for me now. I lost my playoff game this week.
Oh, no. I'm pending tonight. Stress.
Yeah, I don't care about it at all.
I got O'Marion Hampton hopefully coming back.
I was in the trenches with you.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Did we make it? Find out tonight.
Oddly enough, all I care about is picks on the show, and that's the thing I'm worst at.
Yeah.
But I don't, like, I wish I got 0 fantasy points all year long if I just would do good.
You had a decent, didn't you have you didn't.
Man, a nice little weekend.
But better than the last 2. The 1-19 streak is over.
The 1-19 is over. Dear Sorcerer Supreme of the Vagine, greetings from Melissa.
Oh, no.
Today is the day we celebrate the prophetic birth of the Dumb Zone Messiah, the bearded lady, the breaker of chains, the flinger of Freese, Ticket Fight Night alum Shannon Huffhines. His leaders are Dan's Smokin' Hot Crotch Rocket Lady on 75 and his pre-show Apple, and Blake's lack of ability to throw a Frisbee. I hope he has enjoyed many a bad beat on book night from your horny comic books. Never punt, run the damn ball from Ryan Lane.
Good dude.
Can you not throw a Frisbee?
Not very well.
Dude, same. I like
Good
Frisbee golf and I could throw that way, but just a regular ass Frisbee? I suck at it.
We used
I
to
don't
play
know.
Ultimate Frisbee a lot. I could run and catch it. I just couldn't throw it.
Not a good Frisbee thrower.
All right.
Game Day Men's Health presents.
We interrupt Frisbee talk.
On this day in history.
Quick comment.
To mention that Game Day Men's Health does bring us today in history. We are in the Game Day Men's Health studios.
Cozy in here.
Game Day Men's Health. I will absolutely be there. Well, I kind of stop in about every week anyway, but I'm going to be there for sure to prep for our 20 or 12-hour subathon with a nice little B12 shot. Maybe some peptides can get you feeling right again.
Do it on the subathon.
Do it on the subathon? Like get a shot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do that. You think I won't?
No.
You challenge? You think I'm just too afraid?
I think we could use.
Are you calling me a pussy?
I think we could kill 20 minutes with it.
Oh, that's the real reason? It's 12 hours. It's a lot. Game Day Men's Health, though. Today, we will celebrate the Game Day Men's Health in Louisville, where Dave Fraley and Carolyn Gus are running that Game Day Men's Health. The Louisville location. There are 12 locations in DFW. If you mention the Dumb Zone, you will get 10% off your testosterone replacement therapy for life. So just show up there. They're going to give you a free check of your T levels and then kind of evaluate that for you. They might tell you, man, you are good to go. We can't help you. But if they can't help you with the testosterone, there's plenty of other things they can. It's not just another clinic. They want to change how men think about their health by making care accessible, results-driven, and personalized. Anyway, they can help you with your little, what do you call the ED?
Mm-hmm.
Your little, say, I don't know, do I want to talk about it at Game Day Men's Health?
Yep.
That's like what they do.
Show them.
You could show them if you want, but
don't
vitamin
have to. I don't think you have
injections,
to show 'em.
weight loss, erectile optimization is what they call it.
There you go.
Optimize your erectile.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
And hair restoration. Game Day Men's Health. Go to gameday.dumbzone.com. Gameday.dumbzone.com is a big key. We have Monday, December 8th. That's today. And on this day in 1941, this is the day that the United States entered World War II. Congress declared war against Imperial Japan, one day after the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Is that when we had a boot in our ass? Or we're going to put a boot in
We
someone's
would
ass?
put a boot somewhere. Yes. Eventually. Took a little while. On this day in 1980, John Lennon. Who's he, Blake?
A Beatle?
He was a Beatle. He was shot to death outside his New York City apartment building. And so I've always known this existed. And I went and searched for it this morning. Howard Cosell would announce this to the world on Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
It happened on Monday Night Football. And I found a clip this morning. It was kind of choppy. And it appeared like it was right before a field goal or something. But I just thought it was weird, the placement of it. And I thought, man, I wish I had more of this game. So I did search and found the entire broadcast. You could see the entire broadcast. So this particular broadcast, who knows what market it was recorded in on VHS, whatever, in 1980. But so I'm watching it. 2 minutes before he comes on and says this announcement, it's on the scroll. They had a real elementary scroll, couple of misspellings.
Really?
Couple of spaces in between letters, but apparently they had the scroll technology was kind of available. They didn't put anything on the screen during the game like the time or the score. That would never come to your TV until like the 90s when I think Fox got into the broadcasting game.
Is that right?
They never had a
Never
scoreboard.
scoreboard?
So there was a scroll that said former Beatle John Lennon has been shot and killed. So 2 minutes later, it's the end of the game. It's the Dolphins playing the Patriots. The Dolphins are winning. Or excuse me. The Dolphins came back and tied this game up. And the Patriots are driving. And here, let me pause this music for a second. And I want to take you to the Monday night broadcast. The Patriots are driving. The clock is ticking down. And we haven't announced this yet. Apparently, though, they get the info in the booth. So they have this piece of paper in front of them that says what happened. And they're going to I just found this fascinating to listen to. So tell me if you agree. Let's just hear the clock is ticking down.
Foreman goes ahead to the 20. And now we're looking at a 37-yard field goal.
So they're
Too far.
driving down.
No
They're
man can kick at 37.
There's a lot of talk because this field goal kicker had kicked 4 field goals on the day. His long for his career is 44. But it's like they are watching fire for the first time because this guy has 4 field goals on the day. He's also a left-footed kicker. extreme soccer like side. Like I watched a couple of his kicks during the game. He looks crazy. It doesn't even look like a kicker. But anyway, so yeah, now they're driving. It was like they were really worried it was going to be a 43-yard field goal, and now they're moving ahead a little bit.
Now we're looking at a 37-yard field goal.
It's been a dramatic ball game, but it's suddenly been placed in total perspective for us. I'll finish this. They're in the hurry-up offense.
No, you can't tease
Third
that.
down 4.
So he's
You
obviously
can't do
got
that.
this news in front of him now, but they're driving. The clock is ticking down, and they're trying to set up a game-winning field goal.
I'll finish this. They're in the hurry-up offense.
Third down 4. Foreman. It'll be fourth down.
What happened?
Kavanaugh will let it run down for one final attempt. He'll let the seconds tick off to give Miami no opportunity whatsoever. Timeout is called. 3 seconds remaining. John Smith is on the line, and I don't care what's on the line.
Okay, so you got to understand this too. We're locked into this. The time is ticking down. 3 seconds, bang a timeout. This is going to be the last play. I mean, it's a tie game, so if he makes this is the last play of the game. But I mean, such drama, but also now we know that Howard has this piece of paper in his hand.
3 seconds remaining. John Smith is on the line, and I don't care what's on the line, Howard. You have got to say what we know in the booth.
Yes, we have to say it. Remember, this is just a football game, no matter who wins or loses. An unspeakable tragedy confirmed to us by ABC News in New York City. John Lennon, outside of his apartment building on the west side of New York City, the most famous perhaps of all of the Beatles, shot twice in the back, rushed to Roosevelt Hospital, dead on arrival. To go back to the game after that news flash, which in duty bound we had to tell. Frank?
Indeed it is. 3 seconds remain.
Now we're going to go right back to the
He's
game.
back to it.
We're going to go right back to the game. Play it.
Indeed it is. 3 seconds remain. John Smith is on. The holder is Kavanaugh. Any pressure on John Smith here? Blocked. It has been blocked, and we will go to overtime.
And we will not mention this again. So, like, what an odd, like, we're duty bound to do it. Let's just say you're watching this.
Yeah.
And the Beatles are a pretty big deal, right? It's 1980. Now we're, what, 10 years after their breakup? Not even that, perhaps? When they break up, 71 or so? But they were big in 60. I'm just saying that they're still fairly fresh to many minds, I'm sure. Somebody like my mom is really fired up because she was a,
and
teenager during the Beatles run.
Everyone gets their news on the network news. So who handled that in
Right,
poorly?
there's no Twitter.
Yeah, that's...
He's the only one that knows it, but
I
we
bet
also...
he wishes we got this in the second quarter. That would have been nicer, but if you're just getting the news, holy shit. Oh, shit.
During
I think he handled
the
it
timeout before the game-winning field goal attempt.
Yeah.
You got to wait.
You think you wait?
You got to wait.
After the game's going to be over soon anyway?
If the game is over, we have some breaking news. We'll send you to your local affiliates with it. If you're going to overtime, you got some time to talk about it. You don't do it right before the field goal.
How many people are really shook because they just saw this?
Well,
know?
and they ran it on the scroll. He said a minute before that.
Right. Yeah, if you weren't looking.
So some
could have been
people know.
Which could have been a local thing. Like the local...
Definitely was a local thing.
Okay, so...
It seemed like the local
their national broadcast had not announced it yet. In no way. I had a very weird time. And he loved the enunciation of that. Dead
on arrival. Right. Just also the...
Just announce the news.
He perhaps the most famous Beatle of all of them. Okay, well, there's only 4.
He definitely strung
and
it out.
clearly there's 2 that are the most famous.
Look at the
now
Dumb Zone ripping Howard Cosell,
Well,
who delivered it fine.
He didn't.
Yes, he did.
He loved
and you're like, Dad, on arrival.
He loved being the man to tell you that, and I can tell.
Yeah.
I get to.
Elsewhere on December 8th.
Dolphins won that game in overtime, by the way.
All
Congrats.
right.
Go Finn. 16-13 final. Uwe von Schaumann with the winning kick.
Is that the undefeated year?
1980? No. 72.
On this day in 1987, Ron Hextall became the first goalie to score a goal. I would have thought it was before that, just with all the empty nets and guys just clearing it out.
Mm-hmm.
On this day in 2007, Tim Tebow became the first sophomore to win the Heisman Trophy.
Hell yes.
He beat out the same guy he was the first player since 1949 to finish second 2 seasons in a row. Who was it? Future Cowboy.
Quincy Carter.
Arkansas running back.
Felix.
Oh, Felix Jones.
Darren McFadden.
Ah. Shoot.
The other Arkansas
Nobody was
running
talking
back.
about Felix Jones as a Heisman.
I don't know.
No.
On
Darren
this day
McFadden,
in
yes.
2012, police charged Cowboys defensive lineman Josh Brent with intoxication manslaughter after flipping his car in a pre-dawn accident that killed teammate Jerry Brown. That's funny to call it a pre-dawn accident. I would call it a very late night, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like he was up early, just up
Pre-dawn.
early, going to get him. And on this day in 2012, the first freshman to win the Heisman,
Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. Second, Manti.
Oh, man.
One famous wedding on this date. We're going to play Guess the Age of the Bride. On this day in 1872, Brigham Young married his 55th and final wife.
50.
He was 71.
18.
How old was his wife? Hannah Tapfield.
18.
I'll say 5.
Actually,
Am I closer?
Who's closer?
Blake's closer.
13.
She was 64 years old, and he was 71. The upset of the year.
Wow.
Big upset there.
55th and final bride.
That's right.
Oh, so he just all at the same time. So he stayed married to all of them.
Yeah, man, he's Brigham Young. Brigham Young, whatever. And on this day in Dumb Zone history, December 8th.
Only one thing from 2023, and that was an actual change, because normally we read, your wife gets mad at you, Dan, but Dan's wife was mad at Jake for not double flushing the downstairs toilet.
Just single flushed it and
Yeah, left some
residue.
things behind.
Flush as you go, that's what I say. Other birthdays today, we have Vernon Wells is 47. Local guy.
Incredible artist.
That's his dad.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
No. 47-year-old Vernon Wells is the Major League Baseball player. Phillip Rivers is 44.
He's probably a good artist, too. I'm just
Bunch
saying.
of kids.
How many?
Double dig?
12?
Dwight Howard is 40.
He doesn't have kids the way he likes to do sex.
We were talking about him the other day. Like, do you remember when somebody was like, yeah, hey, man, it says, somebody was saying that, like, they've had sex with you, like dudes, and all this kind of stuff, and soiling your up. He's like, yeah. It's just down low stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I support him.
So do I, but I just find it odd that just happened.
You're
and,
right, it
like,
was-
people just, okay, Dwight Howard, he did that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, what if you heard that about Shaq? You'd be like, whoa, what?
10 kids for Phillip Rivers.
Jeff George is 58. Mike Mussina, 57. Josh Donaldson, 40.
Ugh.
What's wrong with him?
Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Barry Foster is 57.
Very hateable.
Running back.
Running back, former
Steelers?
Steeler, and I think he lives here. Not at the Game Day Men's Health studio, but I think he lives in DFW somewhere. Like, we had him on in the early 2000s, and like he was selling his own hot sauce or something. Look up Barry Foster hot sauce. Or don't. I don't really care.
I'm curious
Actor
now.
Dominic Monaghan is 49. He was on Lost. Oh, okay.
I
You
can
know who
play.
he is?
Yeah, he's the dude who's in the rock band on Lost. Torchblade or something.
Another Lost guy is Ian Somerhalder, is 48.
Yeah, handsome man.
You know who he is?
Yeah, he was the brother of the hot girl on Lost.
Who, they were on for like 2 episodes, right? Didn't the internet then hate them?
No, they were, I don't know, they were on for a while.
Okay. Well, you really know the Lost cast members.
Yeah.
I would have never
it's a
thought you'd have
passion of
Ian
mine.
Somerhalder. We have Wendell Pierce is 62 from The Wire. Terry Hatcher is 61.
Ah, beautiful Terry Hatcher. Still probably hot as hell.
Desperate Housewives. Kim Basinger is
Queen.
72. Sinead O'Connor is 59.
Rest in power, young queen.
Oh, is she dead?
Yeah, she died like a couple years ago.
Let's hold that.
She was trying to shave her head, and she accidentally shaved her entire head off.
Mm.
That's how she went.
And
Thanks.
Dumb Zone birthday of the day, Nicki Minaj is 43. Not just for her rap on Monster, but for this tweet during COVID when she said, "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied."
Damn.
Okay.
He needs some erectile optimization, it sounds like.
Out.
Is that what they call it at game day?
That's what they do.
And then we have born on this day now dead, Sinead O'Connor. Died in a weird circumstance, but this is the day she was born. Jim Morrison and Sam Kinison.
Oh.
This is their birthday.
When we had a cassette tape of Sam Kinison's comedy, me and Cash did when we were kids. We kind of hid it, and then we left it in my dad's Astro van, and we all got in the car together. He pressed play on it, and my dad heard about 10 seconds of the language and comedy songs of Sam Kinison. He just hit eject and just chucked it out the window.
Oh.
Without saying a word. We're like, oh.
That's not cool. Dead on this day, still dead. A lot of music deaths on this day.
That's such an old dad thing to do.
It was like kind of cool, too.
It's
Like,
awesome.
All right. Still got the case. Joke's on you.
Music deaths on this day. John Lennon.
Mm-hmm.
Dimebag Darrell.
Oh, damn.
Was the guy who killed him, was he doing it because John Lennon died on that day? I wonder if, because John Lennon was assassinated, Dimebag Darrell was assassinated.
He's doing a cover assassination?
Maybe.
The copycat.
My favorite story about Dimebag, the death at least, if you can have a favorite story,
Go on.
is that Donovan at that time,
That's right,
our good friend Donovan, was working at The Bone, and they called him the Bone Brother, and he hated classic rock. He wasn't into any of the music.
Mm-hmm. He was like Snoop. At
We
the
went
Winter
to a Paul McCartney concert together, Donovan and I, and he knew 2 songs. And all he was playing was Beatles songs, like that everybody's heard 1,000 times.
Yeah.
He knew 2 of them, and it was because like one was covered by Earth, Wind, and Fire, and like it was just covers. Anyway, he said, so he's working at The Bone, and that he has to get up at 5 a.m. to get in for the, maybe even 4:30, whatever, to get in on time for the morning show. He says he's woken up at 3 a.m., a call from the program director. Wakes him up in the middle of the night, and he says, it's Scott Strong. He says, Donovan. Yeah? I just wanted to let you know, Dimebag Darrell died tonight. Donovan's like, okay. He's like, just wanted you to know before you came in that you're...
Get your head
so
right.
You know. Yeah.
Get your head right.
And he hung up and went right back to sleep.
How long till he was asleep again?
Also died on this day in 2019, Juice WRLD.
Oh. I thought we just did that.
He was his birthday.
And
So
that's
close
what
to his
happened
birthday.
On this day in
At least he got to
history.
celebrate his birthday. His 21st birthday, he probably drank some alcohol.
Man.
Well, thank you, Mike Sirois.
I had a ton
Yeah.
of fun. Thank you for having me.
Since you've expended so much energy today, should I assume you're not going to be on Cirque du Soleil tomorrow night?
No, we will do Cirque du Soleil Tuesday and Thursday this week, 8 to 10. You can find it on YouTube, Twitch, anywhere you like. Join us live or listen to the audio version, downloadable the next morning.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.
There's just no other way around it. The boys are putting out strong content. They're dropping audio, we found it. The sound of summertime sweetness. Long live the dumb zone. Listen once or play it back. Find community in a no puppet hat. Wanna burger card trays with autographs. Solidarity barefoot in the grass. I'm taking all my laps, regurgitating all these stats. My friends call me their sports fucking dad, and that's rad. There's just no other way around it. This ain't AI, this just my sound bit. The boys been putting out some good shit. Long live the dumb zone. Straight from Texas, it's the dumb zone. Giving every DF a sports home. Summer sweating, needing Blake like my name's Angelo. You know we missed the crow. You know we. Long live the dumb zone, the dumb zone, the dumb zone.
Look, all I know is Cowboy season is upon us. And you and me and Jake and every other diehard Cowboys fan is getting ready to have our enthusiasm crushed. Every week, little by little, and just become collectively numb. But I think I speak for all of us when I say, fuck yeah, I'm ready for that shit. We them boys. This is our year.